This video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
Clear, y'all. I don't have no warrants, no none. Batman is good. But no, I mean, yeah, I'm saying nobody wakes up and just says I'm going to be Batman either. So I mean, it's not a normal thing, but it's needed. It's necessary for sure. Yeah.
In the line of work I do and what I specialize in, I know that at least 1 out of 5 people that we speak to or that are out here struggle with some sort of a mental health.
Yeah, I want to help with that too, to be honest. But I don't know exactly how to go about doing. I mean, working out helps, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, actually,
I'm not an expert. I don't know.
I mean, if you're trying to help yourself with that, my question was going to be like, if have you ever, struggled with any sort of symptom regarding?
All my enemies do. That's the people I have issues with. They're
what
all
about what about you?
completely.
You?
4.2 GPA, top 10 of my class, diploma to distinction. I'm a genius. I've been a multi-millionaire several times, and I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't with it. Yeah, no. Hell no. I wouldn't let them. I don't believe in doctors. I think they don't know what they're talking. They got the highest, what rate? Did you know that? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got the highest rate. They do a lot of evil. I mean, hospitals is the highest rate of than anything. Yeah.
You've never had any history of like hurting yourself,
Never.
cutting yourself, or homicidal, something like that? That's great.
I'm aggressive sometimes because I'm a man, but I mean, I think that's normal and part of how I was raised. Yeah, but
and like the basic self-defense stuff. Like,
I know it better than anyone probably because I'm living it. Yeah.
Like legally.
Yeah, I use 52 blocks. It's a system it dates back to Egypt, probably Atlantis. They use it in prisons for smaller guys to defend.
Atlantis?
Yeah. It's 52 blocks. It's a hand block, so anything they throw, you have a movement coming and you block over your hand. It looks like Egyptian. It looks like Anubis. Okay. It saved my life before out here. I mean, I've had plenty of issues down here, but they were all in the past, and it wasn't anything like that I would go to anyone. I don't run to people for my problems.
Sure you do. You're demanding donations all the time. Good evening. I am Richbartone, and welcome to the pre-show here on Negative 43 TV. I got a good one chambered up for you. I sure do. We're going to visit Dutchy's archive tonight. That's Tyree Sneed Stream Archive, a link to which you will find in the description. It's going to be so much fun. And here is Logie Berra, a regular around here.
To be honest, I don't go to y'all. I don't go to anyone. But I always just defend myself, and that's it. I mean, I have to do that. You know what I mean? It's saved my life though. Before I've had dudes pull actual, like about that big, going into my truck, and and I survived because I was able to block it and stuff. So yeah.
And forgive my question. I mean, you're not, Ty, you're not living on the streets or anything like that, right?
Oh, he absolutely is. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on because a bill is going to be signed in Texas next week that could very much change his life potentially forever. Please welcome Bung Sam and then welcome Dutchy Perp. I don't know if that's actually Dutchy or not. These sock accounts get so damned confusing.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a home. I'm good.
Good. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Hey, well,
I'll come out here by choice. I'm not going to lie to you and do that because I'm not here. I'm far, and there's all the resources are here. Yeah. So I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I haven't done that or I won't do it again. I thought about it recently. I'm just struggling financially. They pay me like 1/100 of a cent for 1,000 views, and I work harder than like anyone. I mean, I really go hard. When you go on there, you'll see. And I'm tired. So I know God has blessings coming for me, but in the meanwhile, I still have to survive and eat. I'm just trying to eat every day, to be 100% honest with you. Yeah,
He's just trying to eat every day. These guys were definitely taking notes. And when we get to that little subject later, oh boy, could he really, really, truly be in for it.
Try to survive. And make a positive
And Big Beard Theory is here.
change the best way that I can. So
Hey, you struggling with any substance abuse, anything like that?
I've never touched them.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, would you let me pay for your next meal?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, if you don't mind, I appreciate that. It's nice of you. You didn't have to do that.
Yes, I don't know if he knows it, but it's true. Sam's Club sells bat scudas. He can't afford it. You'll see that coming up shortly.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We have our first read it for the listeners from Dutchy. He says, look, he has an asshole in his shoe.
To be able to talk to you though, but oh man, thank you, dude. But yeah, I was in there. I was in Kari as always for that little.
I'm loving your PFP, everybody. It's our goddess. It's Elfrost.
Charge, and I mean, I was in the 65-man pod. I didn't get along with them because they're all punks, if you want me to be honest with you. And I'm more like my father, like man's man. That's just how I am. If I take a loss, I'm gonna take a loss with my chin up. I'm taking on the chin. And then they put me in alpha pod. So you know what cases are in there, right? The one.
We actually went out for dinner, went to a nice Mexican restaurant. I had 2 chili rellenos with ground beef and cheese and some refried beans and rice. I won't be eating until sometime tomorrow afternoon. And hey, look, everybody, right here, right now, it's Hebrew Hammer.
You brought up the
Hebrew Hammer.
highest profile with the H, yeah. And then the one dude was in for
Are you Skip?
robbery, and I didn't get along with
If you're not, I apologize, but we got some people with some sock accounts up in here.
him because he was a coward. And I was about to get into it with him, so I told them either you can get me out of here and put me in a private cell, or we're going to get into it because I'm not going to keep putting up with his nonsense because he's talking crazy. So they moved me. They put me in.
Oh, I love them too so much. And now if you look at your screen, you're going to see Tyrese needs reaction to the price of a bat scooter. It's not good.
Solitary. So I went through like the whole thing. I saw the solitary confinement in Brownsville. I was in there. And I was in the 65-man pod. I was in the alpha pod. So as part of my Batman journey, you know what I mean?
It's just so hard to keep track of certain things after a while. I do apologize for that.
I thought it was
Hey,
a
Ty.
teaching tool, learning lesson, you know.
Hey, so you don't have access to resources, mental health resources as well, if that's ever needed. I'm glad that you.
Be good to have too. I mean, if I see people who need help, can I send them that?
Give my phone number.
Yeah. Don't say it again on here because I got the mic on. But do you have a card too, or a card for that?
My phone number's public.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. They're all evil on here. Yeah, they're not good people.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anymore, Mr. Hammer. I think I have it straight now. Oh God, I hope I have it straight.
Do you have a card for that, or is it a number I can take after we get off here?
No. That's the same number that I gave you.
Okay.
The one that you saved.
Just tell them
that's my work cell phone number.
to talk to you.
Yeah, if you can at that moment, if you.
Because I mean, I come across folks like that. I was eating in one of these places the other day, and there's a little guy. I don't know if you've seen him. He's kind of.
Yeah, that sucks when a place you love closes. It's like, oh man, why?
Acts like he's possessed a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about or not? He's just shifty and moving in and out of the building. You know how it is sometimes. He might be using, I don't know, but nothing again. I don't judge anyone, but to get him help, you know, if he need help, I don't know. I know about tropical a little bit. I don't know what they do there. My mom is also paranoid schizophrenic.
I never went to On the Border, although we had some in Columbus, and I'm kind of regretting it now, to be totally honest. Great chili rellenos, yeah, I'm there almost all of the time, ladies and gentlemen. Populist Uprising. Good evening, sir.
But she's holding it together pretty well, and I try. I'm around to make sure she's okay. It's my only job here, really. So
You live alone.
live with her.
You live with her, and you'll be there.
Yeah. A wellness check. What I've heard is that it is illegal if you don't know the person. It's like me calling every day on someone in your family. You wouldn't like that, right? Because you're being bothered. I mean, you might be more used to it than me. I don't like people coming where I live at all. I don't know if you know, just real quick, is there licenses and certifications I would need to, like, would I need security clearance or like to be able to help more, or can you just help the way I'm doing it?
Now, the great thing about this whole sequence is that He keeps asking basically, how do I get a license to be Batman? And the guy keeps telling him, no. And he rephrases like 3 or 4 different times and it keeps getting the same answer.
Way to help any situation that comes as far as the
Info.
just be a good witness.
Honestly, Ty, what myself and Bert are is we're professional witnesses. We sometimes have to go to court and be professional witnesses to that investigation. The state of Texas, because of our license, allows us the authority to arrest, and detain when these criminal charges arrive, right?
Yeah.
That's the other authority that we as officers have. That's the difference, right? You don't have.
Sis, that's almost enough to make me hungry again. And believe me, I have got quite the load of food in my stomach right now. How about you? We have a little conversation going on here. Is there a special place that you like to go eat? Tell us all about
The
it.
authority necessarily to take somebody
Do
into
whatever
custody
you
or
want.
take their rights away. Now, obviously,
You have a
the
great
right-
attitude for a cop. 'cause a
Oh,
lot of them
God.
don't have that attitude.
You have a great attitude for a cop. I probably comment on that every time I run this intro, and I probably always will.
All over the country every day. So I really don't focus on that. There's other people who do. I'm not one that chases y'all.
CIA hole delivers early here. He says, I'm here for the pocket enchiladas. You should try them after walking around keeping them warm in mom's jeans all day.
Or cares. I care, but I feel like it's better being the way I am. You know what I mean, right? Like there's a way to do things, and I try to do things the right way, believe it or not, because I used to be a guy who didn't, not regarding you, but regarding any matter. I was very aggressive, didn't care. And now, I try to go. I just think there's a good way to handle in a positive way. I could see why somebody would think, oh, he's out of.
I would love to know what Tyree Sneed was saying at the moment that screenshot was taken. I'd love to know.
I'm not out of my mind. I just think so much quicker. And if y'all arrested me today, that's fine. I walk through it. I go through it. But nothing and nobody could stop.
You and I are on the same page, Ty.
Cool. All right, brother. If I have a random question, can I just text them or?
Yeah, you can text them. If I don't mind, if I don't answer the phone call, send me a text. Send me a message.
Okay. I can call you too. It's all right when I can.
CIA hole says, I hate when I get foil hot dog drippings in my pocket enchiladas, which reminds me of a very quick story that has nothing to do with any of this. There was a baseball player named Gates Brown. He played baseball for the Detroit Tigers for about 11 years. And one thing that made him special is the Tigers took him straight out of the penitentiary. It's absolutely true. Became one of the best left-handed pinch hitters ever. Anyhow, he's sitting on the bench one day. He's bored. He has the clubhouse boy bring him 2 hot dogs with ketchup and mustard. Well, you're not supposed to eat in the dugout, but this wasn't stopping Gates on that day. And then all of a sudden, the manager, I think it might have been Mayo Smith, says, Gates, grab a bat. Well, he's sitting there with 2 hot dogs and doesn't want to sit them down on the bench or anything because he'll get fined. So he thinks to put them in the front of his jersey because he was a big guy and he had a little room in that jersey. He throws them in the jersey and goes up to bat. And damned if he doesn't rip one into the right field corner. Just blasts this ball. So now he's got to run. He's heading for second base. The throw is coming in. He wasn't that fast. And he hits the ground with a headfirst slide. And then he's sitting there. He made it. And he's sitting there on the ground thinking, oh, my God, what have I done? He got up. There was just mustard and ketchup all over the front of his jersey. He was relieved for a pinch runner and got fined.
I guess my only question before you go is how
Stuff like that will not happen in baseball today.
would I go about licensing it where I could do what I want to do a little bit more?
I've never seen a license for that. I mean, man, security licenses that are like.
Okay, I'll take this back a little bit. I'm being quite chatty today, but this is where Officer Frank has had enough.
I guess my only question before you go is how would I go about licensing it where I could do what I want to do a little bit more?
I've never seen a license for that. I mean, man, security licenses that are like level 3 licenses.
How do you get a license for that? I mean, Man.
where people carry guns, where like security.
I don't
guards.
want that. What I want is, in other words, if the guy, let's say I catch him breaking into a vehicle,
Which
I want a
won't happen.
license or some job or some way. How could I go about doing it? But be an independent agency where I could actually apprehend and grab him and get him at least arrested or held accountable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, you could try to do a citizen's arrest, but they're probably going to book me for what,
Well,
assault or something. I don't
the
want
thing
that.
is, there's a fine line.
Even though I wouldn't assault, I would just grab him and hem him up and have him there. But I'm
Well,
just saying,
I mean, grabbing somebody and
still
holding
could
somebody,
be considered, right?
it's already grabbing and touching
That's
somebody.
why we're probably having this conversation. Yeah.
Let me
Sorry.
explain this. Like, so grabbing or touching somebody against their will is already considered an assault in the state of Texas now.
Yes, it is, and it's going to get a lot worse for you, Tyree. Again, we'll go into that in a little bit. Please welcome Hatfield McCoy to this show on this here Wednesday evening. Man, I didn't realize how dirty Japanese baseball was until that channel you showed me, Rich. Yeah, Ganjin Baseball. If you're interested in the history of Japanese baseball, which I became interested in recently, I've always enjoyed the history of sports more than the current state of sports. And that goes back to when I was a kid.
Also, grabbing and restraining somebody's movement is considered unlawful restraint in the state of Texas. That that's why we're police officers. We have the authority to detain and restrain people against, obviously, against their will, because of a criminal investigation, right?
Connie's crusty charred cooter is here. Of course, we call her C4. And look who's here. It's the real Tyree Sneeden. He says simply, license to grab. Yeah, but he just wants a license to hem somebody up.
Or criminal charges. That's the difference between what we do and what
Hem somebody
you
up.
as a good civilian, a good Samaritan are doing.
And they really escalated it to that point. It's that bad now, right? You pretty much can't.
Yes, sis, he just would not shut up here. And everything he's saying can and will be used against him in a court of law. And I'm not just making fun here. Boo Earns is here. No, it's not a new visit from the police. It's one of my intro videos.
Dude, I mean, that's pretty bad, bro, to where you can't even hem someone up and grab them. I mean, that's out there.
You can't hem somebody up and grab them. RTS with just a scratch of foreshadowing there for you. Please welcome another one of our prominent comedians here in Sneedville. It's DZ 1119. And while we're at it, please welcome Shekels McJewerson. We call him Skip.
For security for 7 years, so
And
I'm
no.
all about hands. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it. Yeah, I don't care who it is. I always just defend myself, but
Right? Yeah.
and you get what I'm saying, right? I mean, because we can have the conversation and where what you're saying is 100% facts, and we can be nice about it, but we know that when the situations happen.
I love that everybody tries to say hi to everybody. That's, oh man, that's just so cool.
They just happen, no
Yeah.
matter if it's you, if it's a regular guy like me. When the things happen, they just happen, and everything happens so quick, and that I know a lot about, and I understand. So the way I see it, Batman just has to do what Batman has to do, and just so much crime, there's so much corruption, there's so much illegal activity, and I mean, I just feel like we need people like me to
Yes, I
stand up
absolutely
there.
agree 100%. Yeah,
I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Great meeting you. Let you get back to it. Have a great day, man.
See ya.
It was fun. Thank you. Yeah. Have a good one. Holler if you need me. I'll text you.
Holler if you need me.
That was a great.
Woo boy.
He was super nice. That guy was cool. I think he gave me $10.
He got $10. Whoa. Not sounding very trillionaire. There I go. Not sounding very trillionaire to me at all. Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Rich Baritone, and Negative 43 TV is live for Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. So what I am going to do today, we're going to do a little bit of recent Sneediology. I think this one may reach back about 15 days or so, I want to say. It's almost 2 weeks or a little past 2 weeks. But anyway, we are going to watch from Dutchy's archive, Tyree Sneed Stream Archive. Again, link in the description. This is called Happiness is a Real Frequency. It's not all that long. It's 32 minutes and change. But by the time I get done running, whoo, my big fat mouth Well, you know. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this fucking thing off with Smoke 'em if you got 'em. That is exactly what we are going to do. So we will exit the solo layout. Let me see here. Bring this thing up. Add to stage. Boom! There it is. Happiness is a real frequency right here on Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone. 10 minutes after the hour. Right over the candy colored button and let's go.
All right, we're back. That guy was super nice. He was super cool.
Somebody must have gave him more money. Please say hello to, oh, okay. Yeah, Sheriff Consent. Yes. Chat's going crazy.
They honked us like a whole blue 18-wheeler. Yeah, like I said, don't get it wrong. I'm a good guy. I'm a good person. I just got to speak on reality over here. I enjoy doing so. I ain't gonna lie. I love what I do. I like talking my stuff. But we right back.
Oh, you listeners will like this one from CIA Hole. I'm going to start using the creepy cheek kiss emoji to greet everyone, even strangers.
I just told my honey Christina. But yeah, me and him are gonna talk. Super cool dude. He did a video for me, and we had one together. So I'll probably put, I'm gonna put both of them up there. One will probably have the stuff over it, and then the other one will just be straight up him talking. He had some good, positive stuff to say. But that's my thing, I'm genuine about my mission, about my purpose, about helping people and helping others. Like I said, I don't have a lot to give right now. I even told him that, I don't got much right now, but it's all good. You know what I mean? But I still help people. I still brighten people's day. And I really, really believe in my heart of hearts that this stuff matters. I mean, I truly believe in what I do. I believe that everything you do has a cause and effect and a ripple effect through, the world around you and reality, and it affects others. And I know that for a fact because, hold on, going through it bad physically right now too. But I know it for a fact because I know that the things people have done have affected me so much. You know what I mean? And me, I'm like sensitive to energies and stuff too. So I'm an empath. I'm the chosen one. I'm also the generational curse breaker, and I'm the feeler. So I carry all this pain with me. People couldn't even imagine what I'm feeling right now, what I go through every day.
Yeah, I think you're right, RTS. I will read this one for the listeners. It's information that you need. Sounds like someone offered him paid work and he said no. Yeah, that's exactly what I think happened there. And Skip has a movie title. It's Timu Jim Varney, starring in Ernest is a Delusional Mongtard.
It's too much for me. It's too much for anyone, but I just try to keep pushing, That's what this is all about.
Boo, he's probably several different kinds of path. There's a lot of them.
He was super nice. Like, super nice. You know what I mean? Real cool guy, nice guy. And he hooked me up. Got me a big Coca-Cola right here. Like, he literally hooked me up. Some snacks, stuff to eat. I think he got me like 3 burritos. And these folks, they'll be sitting online, they'll be trying to block my blessings, and they upset at every little blessing I get. And I mean, it's just the truth that what they'll do is they worry about other folks around me. And
is he what?
It's just
Is he live right now? I need to know that. I don't
basically a
think
lot
he
of
is.
powerless individuals, and then they'll worry about other powerless people, you know, that don't really have any power. I mean,
Bike path.
you know, Batman.
We got one from Skip. Sociopath, borderline psychopath, bike path hobo. He's a lot of paths.
What do you want to do? It's that simple.
Oh, it makes this show so much easier. He is
I'm a
cute. Okay.
grown man, and I'm not controllable. So it is what it is. Folks gonna have to deal with it, whether they like it or not. But yeah, I got 3 burritos here. I got some chips, some Cheetos. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's all God right there. I wasn't expecting that at all.
That's not God. That's garbage.
Real talk. When he hollered at me, if you noticed, I was like, "What up?" I was already in a mood today.
God's in a mood.
Man, he made my day. He definitely put me in a better mood. You know, I'm still going through it, but he put me in a better mood for real. Oh yeah, he gonna send me the pictures too. He's a photographer. He has a career and he does photography, so he's gonna send me them pictures, and they're like professionally done. They're professional pictures.
I'm sure a really good sharp picture is really going to bring out all those wrinkles on your fucking face.
Like, he's an actual photographer. You could tell he knows what he's doing because he showed it to me on the camera. I was like, wow. You could take the picture and look at it right there on the camera. It's beautiful. But yeah, we appreciate you over here. Thank you. If you're listening, we appreciate it. For real.
Okay, our next one, when he goes live, it's going to be called Batman Works Hard. He's really been into exclamation points more so than usual. He's pretty steadily using 3 of them for everything he puts up. Guess he really means it, huh?
And that's part of what I'd like to do. I'd like to get people involved with all this and what I'm doing. I'm trying to build a modeling agency.
There it is.
Film production company. I mean, I'm going to build it. If I say I'm going to build something, I'm going to build it. But
I've had one for years under the overpass. I mean, for years.
It is a slightly new idea and concept.
I also have using bum pictures.
Not so much the film production company.
And they're every bit as real as any movie studio you'll ever, quote, opened, end quote.
Company, but the modeling agency part. And it's all doable. It's all very doable. It's all very possible. And, you know, that's the thing. That's why I'm talking about the Woffords right now, because it's just a perfect example. You know, they want to talk about funding and they want to, you know, ask and beg.
Sheriff Gonset brings up what could be a very good point. We don't know, but this could be a very good point. Reading it for the listeners. So the camera guy had scrubs on. I wonder if he was sent.
For funding every day.
Yeah, it's a legitimate wonder.
The thing is that you just want money and you're too obvious about your intentions. You know, you go online every day, you film a sympathy video to elicit and get sympathy from the public. That's not something I do. You see, I'm just saying I got to teach y'all how to hustle by being genuine.
You're going to teach me how to hustle up some money by being genuine, and you're wearing a Batman mask. You think you're Batman. Don't talk to me about genuine jack fucking shit.
It's a different kind of hustle. It's just like they said, the Pentagon is looking at me right now. I believe it. Because of the fact that I'm non-reactive.
The Pentagon is not your problem. The problem is the Brownsville Police Department. And I saw it online. I swear I did. I can't turn it up right now, but apparently next week in Texas, they're ready to sign a bill that will make it much easier to get homeless mental patients off the street. I know I'm not making that part up. Make it a lot easier. And they're already on your case anyhow. And remember, you're a case number to them. You're not just some fucking whack out walking down the street wearing a Batman mask, you are a case number. They are on your shit. And always remember, Officer Frank was really interested in your YouTube page.
Reactionary of my, they call it silent defiance. And it's an actual strategy that's more powerful than any. That's what folks don't get. I show up and I win with presence. I show up and I win by not reacting.
You show up and you win by not doing anything at all. This is a quality exchange, listeners. This is good. Starts with Skip. Boo Earn, we should crowdfund a fucking ad on a billboard or a bus. In Brownsville, of course. And Boo Earn says his live reaction to the bus pulling up with his face on the side would be hilarious.
I show up and
Yeah,
I
it
win
would
by,
be.
here's another result. Here's another achievement. Here's more success. These Joker videos be talking. I believe it's God
You good people make doing this show so much easier.
talking to me. I really, truly do. Told me
Yeah.
straight up and said, win with success. Said, win by having them watch you succeed. I take that stuff to heart, man. I truly do. I truly believe in that. I believe in what I do. As impossible as it is and feels right now, I don't know. I always believe in God. I always have faith in God that He can turn it around. I mean,
Well, I just have one word, one name, Kensington. You could go through there and pick them all up.
I'm really going through it right now. You know, and it's because of the last thing that they did with their electronic means. I haven't felt the same since. So it is what it is. You know, that's the whole point. They're trying to use my own power, you know, my own anger and rage against me. And it's a real thing. It's cowardly, but it's a real thing, you know, and
It's cowardly to use your rage against you. Boy, you really say some shit, don't you?
I just never thought I'd see people like that, you know, that have no shame. So at the end of the day, it's like, no matter what you do, I'm still laughing. Because I can't take you serious. I mean, you know, that's not serious. That's not something serious people do. These are folks that don't take themselves seriously. You know, but they've thrown everything they can at me, man, for the past 2 decades. Literally everything. I mean, y'all don't even know if I could actually show you all the stuff they told me, sent me, that I've been through because of them, all the setups I survived, everything. I mean, you'd be like, what? These folks really been trying to stop me. And it's crazy that they not in prison already. That's the part I don't get. It's crazy. They committed so many crimes. It's unbelievable. And all hiding.
It's always a good time to pause right after he gives you that little stupid laugh. It just sets a lot of different things up. Well, we're going to shut down smoke them if you got them for right now. Of course, that doesn't mean you got to stop smoking. God knows I don't. And it would probably help me a little bit if I'd slow down some. But who wants to do that? It's too damn much fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Triangles. You're welcome.
And like I said, I don't respect that. I don't respect people that hide, do stuff behind computers and phones. Yeah, Mr. Walker, you haven't succeeded. I want to see you succeed, brother.
I'm doing exactly what I told some guy I would do years ago. Rich, what would you do when you're retired? Play golf and get high. That's what I plan to do. Maybe fish every now and again, but basically play golf and get high.
You can't succeed by denying reality. See the point? Oh, I want to see everybody win. I wanted to see you win. I did nothing but help you. I tried to offer to come help you build your business. I am a grown man still. Don't get it twisted. I get a lot done. I work hard as hell. I'm a work mule. I do everything. I could have helped you to really build that business.
I agree with you, Sheriff Gonsen. It is time. It is time for the ritual. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Hail Sarton.
They can't even hear no more. I told you. He took that, changed it into something completely different. Said, oh yeah, nobody's giving their property away for free. You got it for free. What do you mean? You gonna sell something you got for free?
Yeah, it looks like it's still open for right now. So if anybody has your socks, why line them up, fire them up, and get ready to pounce.
You begged for it. That's how you got it. Yeah. Imagine. I'm sorry, but that's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Oh yeah, I didn't get to show you all them tankers, but it's so good. The tankers is crazy looking.
And for anybody who is wondering, he is 20 minutes late on this stream.
The military's out here. That's all good. Just understand we run these streets though.
And a salute right back to you. It's OC714. 714. Quaaludes. It was a wild time. I didn't really take many of them because I generally didn't like downers back in the day. I figured I was down enough on my own as it was.
We still run it. You could pull that act with everybody else. Not with that, man. These are my streets.
They're not your streets. They just happen to be the street you're fucking wandering on with those damn bow legs. Those legs are so fucking bowed. It's ridiculous. I mean, seriously, you could roll a 55-gallon drum through your legs with plenty to spare. It's funny. Please say hi to Brett Harley.
See, Trump can't do that down here.
Oh,
Trump's
shut the
doing
fuck up.
He's doing it to Washington.
Okay, we're going to bump that up a little bit. Bump that up. Boy, there's another phrase I don't use much anymore. Used to use it a lot. How I didn't get a problem going, I don't know. I always thought it was because I was one of the few in my crowd that never said, boy, I love this shit. The minute you say that you love cocaine, it owns you. Negative 43 TV, 27 minutes after the hour. And he's still silent. Here he goes. Here he goes. Bus fumes.
Said I'm blue. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to keep on pressing forward. We're going to keep on doing what we do. We're going to keep on winning. People are starting to love it out here, man. They love me. They love you, boy. That's good. That's really good. That's what we want. I didn't expect any of this. I didn't know, but...
Yeah, that was something that I never had to, none of us had to worry about 30 years ago. About the worst thing that they could cut it with would be like, baby formula.
It's just God, man. God is at work, bro. Like, real talk. God.
Now, I remember the gigantic rocks. It was such a beautiful thing. And I enjoyed the hell out of it. Don't get me wrong. I certainly did. But again, every single person in my group that said, boy, I love this shit, wound up having a major problem with it.
God is genuinely at work, bro. Like, you gotta understand, I haven't even been asking folks for nothing. Like, I really have not asked for
here's one from Bournes for you. Cocaine just made me calm and relaxed. Turns out I have bad ADHD.
Dang, people have been giving me stuff lately, and God told me this was gonna happen, man. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's surreal.
Man, I'm sure you'll agree when I say that fentanyl is of the devil. Please say hi to Big Rig and Deezy. I did it. I did it. I watched a Serbian film. I watched it all the way through. Boy, wow. It was so bad. It would be hard to talk about it here. There's so much stuff that's anywhere from just mildly disturbing to mind-altering. Oh my fucking God. And that one scene that you told me about, you know the scene you told me about, DZ. Thank you for doing that. If I had seen that cold, because I just, here it comes. This is what DZ told me about. I'll be damned. If you hadn't told me that, I don't know what I would have done. It's called a Serbian film. Yeah, depraved. It's the most depraved thing I've ever seen. But you were right. It's very, very well made. The only thing that was good in that movie, DZ, was that restaurant right there on the river. Oh man, that was beautiful. It didn't make up for what was about to happen, but man, that was a setting right there. Just give me a table right there on the edge, right by the water, and I'll be good. I'll be here for the rest of the evening. I love dogs and more.
Told me just being receiving energy. God told me I was going to see a whole bunch of different stuff. He said I was going to see all y'all go through your karma, all these evil folks.
Now,
I'm going through
back when I was younger, I just couldn't get. I really couldn't get with downers. Plus the fact that I was, a functioning alcoholic. I was smart enough to know that downers and alcohol generally that can be a really, really dangerous thing.
hell. But I don't know. I know God loves me, man. I know God wants nothing.
Never shaking in a closet. Come on now.
I don't even know if I'm going to make it through all this, but.
Oh no, my wife would have absconded, left before anything that was really super bad happened, because the first thing that happened was super bad anyway. When dude walks in a room and his son is watching.
But, I do my best though. I'm gonna give God my all, every chance I can. You know what I mean? But that's the whole thing. I mean, it's about the bigger picture. I'm doing something.
Anybody should think twice before watching that. I got through it. I got through it fine. But again, I'm glad you warned me about that scene, because if you hadn't, that probably would have been the end of my viewing.
Then that's on another level. And I am making a real change, and that guy just made a real change. I think I want to get people involved. I want to get.
My TV's all the way in the front room. If you want to, but wouldn't be a pressing issue. That my TV's about 13 years old.
People working.
Notice a pattern here. I tend to get things, and if I like them, I keep them and I use them until they can't function anymore. I've always been like that.
Together, especially down here in the valley. That's what we need. Just folks like him who have a good attitude and are truly positive people.
I will do that after a Serbian film. Nothing should be a problem.
It's hard to find people like that.
Oh my God.
That's how I know it's God, because when it's God, because he sends you the right folks. You know what I'm saying? It's like recording a rap album. It's like P.D. Pablo said. He said, at this point in the game or in the album, you're going to have to have gone through something, and been through something to understand.
Actual animal cruelty. Oh, boy.
Me and where I'm coming from,
Simulated is one thing. I mean, if they're like, actually sacrificing chickens and shit. And don't even get me started about goats.
Test of my faith. It's one of his songs. I'm going to hear that today when I get over here. I'm going to listen to that. Hear me some P.D. Pablo.
Okay. Stock footage, I can deal with that. Yeah, stock footage is what it is, as Tyree likes to say. Please welcome to the show, Orza.
And I'm going to still try to train, even with what I'm going through. I don't feel good at all, man. But
what?
I'm going to do it anyway. Try. Don't be mad at the gifts God gave me. I'm the truth, that's why no matter what you do, you can't fade me. If you love me, why you running? Don't you look, I'm right behind you. No matter what you say, I won't mind you. If you love me while you're running. If you love me while you're
Oh, yeah.
running.
Oh, yes. Oh, no.
That's the
Well,
thing, man. I love what I do because I get up and I get with God.
stupid. Of course, yeah. You know how you know it's pathetic,
So,
RTS?
Christina.
Because he likes it. Yeah, anything that he likes is super ultra weak nowadays.
Oh, God, please help me.
Nope, not going to happen. God has turned his back on you, Tyrese Need. Yes, you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the Mong in the Batman mask. You're so fucked. You better hope the atheists are right. Let me put it that way. Say hello to Red Pill.
Give me the strength and heal me. Please. See, no one sees what you're going through.
I thought his life was beautiful. He talks about his life being beautiful all the time. This sounds like a guy that might actually be looking to, I don't know, find a bridge somewhere. Of course, that will never happen because that particular act does it takes a little bit of courage. Hey, that's that's a really big decision. He'll never make it, but maybe he ought to. I'm kidding, algorithm. Jesus.
They just see you. You know? That's the thing. Make it look easy on here. It ain't easy. I don't know if I heard somebody holler, Batman. Yeah, like I said, I was explaining it to him too. How we going to try to do this all over the nation, all over the world. That's the goal. 100,000%.
Well, it's his break time, and he wants to stop in and say hi. Ladies and gentlemen, upper right-hand corner, say hi to Bert, the computer.
Think I'm all right, honey? I don't know.
Oh, think I'm all right, honey? I don't know. Yeah, he must be starting to feel pretty bad about things because he's not saying a lot right now. That's not good for me. And if it's not good for me, it's not good for you. Oh, God, will you please say something? Say anything at all. Ooh, okay. I'll keep that in mind,
Yeah.
Daisy. When I want you to shut up, you talk. When I want you to talk, you shut up. Jesus Christ, you suck. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Metal Skull is here.
Do the best I can. Ain't easy at all. But like I said, it's making and creating a change. Just getting a lot done, man. We're getting a lot done. We're making a real difference.
All right,
And
everybody.
that's what matters. And
Well,
that's
come
what
on.
counts.
Better. Now, stopping into the Negative 43 TV studios, say hi to Brother Ardash.
So I don't know. I'm pretty proud of that. Proud of myself, man. But that's the thing, I don't do things for me too often. I've always been selfless. I try to help others.
What?
It's the biggest difference between me and a lot of y'all, a lot of you. So it is what it is. The guy was looking at the cape and stuff.
No.
No,
not going to sign in, although I do kind of think about opening a Rumble channel. One never knows.
Thing, man. Like, I want to be in a good mood. As I said, I've been an actual like thug and gangster my whole life. I would never try to perpetrate that if it was something I wasn't. Half the time, I wish it was something I wasn't.
Oh, we got a zinger from DZ because we usually do have zingers from DZ. He's making a real difference by clopping, ranting into the ether and posting the most tarded training footage ever.
You know, it's cost me a lot, but it's how I was raised and it's who I am. I can't change it anyway. But I am changing it because I'm making a change. I'm changing my life. I feel like if I have a chance at having it and doing things.
What line is it?
You know, with what happened to me, what I'm going through physically and all that, like right now in front of you. But we're trying our hardest, man. I put my all into this.
And that's why it's doing nothing.
I'm gonna keep on pushing forward and do the best that I can.
Those kicks are so slow, aren't they?
And so.
Oh, okay. All right.
I feel like that's all that God asks, you know. But yeah, please God help me and heal me.
Yeah.
Make me feel better, please. Hold on.
Yeah. That one was uncorked when he was being interviewed. It certainly was. I wasn't born, I was hatched. Yes, Jamie Rose, talking to Jamie Rose, and he was rapping for her, trying to be real, macho, thinking it was good, and she was doing things like filing her nails while he was doing this rap. And yeah, I wasn't born, I was hatched. That means you're a chicken. That means you're a chicken. I mean, really, that goes back to like elementary school playgrounds and shit. Yeah, that is a classic line. And by God, I don't know what's going on with this guy. I guess it's time to grab the slider of destiny and move it to the right, looking for the circle of mouth. Oh, there it is. There it is.
That's my thing. I'm all for peace and equality. I've been the same person since day one. And all these folks know, and like I said, that's why they tried to shut me down and tried to run this smear campaign and slander my name.
Tyree, he was doing this rap for Jamie Rose, and the lyric in the rap was, "I wasn't born, I was hatched." Yeah, I called himself a chicken. Absolutely, or as a mega cell phone.
Because they knew that people would love me. And sometimes folks will not be able to stand you.
Right.
Because other people love you. Sometimes it's just how it works. Sometimes you got people that just so consumed by jealousy and envy. Right? Chicken legs. Come on, Crow.
Thank you very much. RTS reminds me now he is in fact live. So let's do the magic curtain thing. And now I have to, what do I have to do? Quit screen? I think that's it. Yeah, I believe that's it. So let me figure this one out. This is a move from Rumble to YouTube. So I've never done this before. And Lord knows I screw up enough. This could be really, really unintentionally hilarious. I click that and it goes away. I said it goes away. Okay, let's just do that shit this way. We click on present or invite, all this really technical inside stuff just for you. Share screen, stop screen. There we go. That's how you do that one. And now we repeat the process. Yep, I think this evening I'll go over to Negative 43 TV and listen to Rich Baritone talk about switching YouTube pages. Yeah, it's not exactly how I had it planned either, but sometimes shit happens. Okay, there we are. Batman the Alchemist. Punch up. Come on. Okay, share. It's shared. It says, yes, it is. All I got to do is click there. Okay, and now live. He is live. Batman works hard coming at you. Negative 43 TV, 44 minutes after the hour.
And this is just a goal that I'm going to be setting every month. And
thank you, RTS.
I really realistically want to get over the $100 threshold. I'd like to be able to get a little bit more money and some interest. What are you looking at? Get some more interest. I want to get some more interest so that I could have some extra money that I need
Truly classic.
with my check. Yes. It's not that difficult. You're all entitled. All right. There we go. Woo!
Yeah, something about it's a statement on colonialism. My ass.
Lady went, woo! Woo! Oh, that's funny. Woo! Oh, that's funny.
Just realized how far behind I actually am. Please welcome Downrange.
I love it. There we go. So yeah, like I said, there is only one bat. I'm the one and only Batman of all time, as far as we have record of or we know of. It's that simple. That's right. The Batman don't play. No, I do not. Batman doesn't play games. There's my baby right on time, honey. Good job. Right on time for this live showing. This live show where we solve the mysteries.
Welcome, Sticky, and he is live right now on Negative 43 TV. Let me put up the breaking news thing.
We stand
It's a
up
new
to
toy.
corruption. The corrupt in this city. Batman and you, the people, will stand up to the corrupt. That's right. That's what we're doing. Gotham is yours. Do as you please. None shall interfere.
The Japanese can be insane in war. You know who else has what other country has a reputation for being absolutely vicious in war? Canadians. Canadians were highly feared in World War II. They were just fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But no, nothing would ever quite step up to what the Japanese were doing. Well, one thing, but we won't go into that.
Kind of a mix between Batman and Bane. Do you feel in charge? Oh, for real. Oh, like I said, people love it. People love watching me. Right. I got the gangsters hollering out the window at me saying, "What up?" That's cool. I like that. I respect that. You know why I respect that? Because you don't get too many of me's. There's not any.
I hadn't either. I watched a video, of course, here on YouTube, and I was shocked. I would have never guessed, but in World War II, anyhow, Canadians would fight you down, fight you to the death, and probably beyond.
Any other me's running around, and for me to be this real and down here and doing all this, it's a pretty big deal, and it brings some unity. I hope it is. It's bringing unity, and that's the thing. I walk, between cultures and try to bring people together, man. Of all cultures, I'm the only one that they feel that they will listen to. I could talk to all walks of life. Real talk. Feel me? He's smiling. That's funny. How you doing? See what I mean? So yeah, people like it. People wave. They say hi. That's cool, man. That's what it's all about. It's about human interaction at the end of the day. Not all the interactions go that great, but it's okay. They kind of do out here. I don't really have any issues out here. People are generally pretty cool. It is what it is.
And the chat has nothing to do with the content, and that is just fantastic. That's when you know you're having a quality show right here on Negative 43 TV. Well, Bert's got to go back to work. Nice for him to spend his breaks here, but I'm not paying him to hang out on screen, so he's going to go back to work. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, damn it, I just have to do it again, ladies and gentlemen. Smoke 'em if you got 'em time right here.
So we just got to keep on pushing, man. We're up over that $90 mark. We got to get above the $100 threshold, and that's it. So it is what it is. Well, it was a walk sign. I'm going to wait because that's a cop. All right, hold on. How does the walk sign just go on for like 2 milliseconds and that's it. That's odd. That guy just looked like, oh, it's a Batman. Oh, it's Batman.
With that kind of inflection, oh, it's Batman. Some freak that's into greasy hobos.
I can't even see this guy. I can't see anything with y'all's tent. But yeah, man, like I said, we're out here over the $90 mark, doing well, doing good. I mean, we just got to keep on going. All right. I don't know why he's telling me to go. I'm going to wait. I'm smart. I ain't giving him no excuse at all. I see you. I'm good. I'm good. I'll walk when I want. I'm a grown man. Thank you.
What?
There you go. Roll up your window. Exactly.
The windows were rolled up to begin with, do you suspect? Oh,
All right.
Or it's probably an elderly woman. Because he was sounding pretty big bald there. If he was actually yelling at somebody in a car, you can bet your ass it was an elderly woman or a woman, period. The only people that he has nerve toward, oh yeah, his mom. Likes to get violent with his mom, too. A truly evil guy. He proves that in order to be evil, you don't have to be violent. Generally, people hear evil and violence is just kind of baked into the word. Not in this case.
So see, that's the stuff I'm talking about right there. And like, I get like some of them are like trying to be cool, but
please welcome Ing.
no. I'm a grown man, bro. I'm 36 years old, bro. Like, see, that's the thing. People be getting confused because they see things through their jaded lens of perception. And I'm quick to let you know. Doesn't matter who you are, right? I'm a grown man, bro. That's why I do grown man business out here. And I'm grown with my grown future wife and grown girlfriend, Christina. I'm grown. And a grown man, right? A lot of folks, they just got to learn how to talk to a grown man. That was the same matter, right, with all these companies. It doesn't matter who it is. You got to address a grown man as a grown man. You got to understand who you're talking to, right, and what comes with them being a grown man.
A story that has nothing to do with anything going on right now. Mrs. Baritone and I went to get coffee before we came home, went to get coffee after dinner. And you know how some coffee shops will put those little stickers on the top of your drink, just little cutesy things. Well, they put one on my drink that I hold in my hand right now. And it's a pumpkin. It's a very friendly looking jack-o'-lantern surrounded by the words, "Hello, pumpkin." I laughed.
See, that's what I'm saying. Folks don't understand who they're speaking to. And like I said, if the conversations were in person, it would be clarified immediately. Believe me, just like I just did. It'll be clarified immediately. Like, no, I'm not giving these folks an excuse. You can see them with with their little demeanor and, they want to act like they're somebody, even though we know that they're all corrupt and they do nothing. And right. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me when I'm wrong. That's why people like me. The people love me. The public gonna love me. Just like Frank Lucas said. He said, Harlem gonna take care of me. What was his name? Like Ricky or something? Ricky, because I took care of Harlem. Like, that's the truth. Like Brownsville and the Valley gonna take care of me because I took care of Brownsville and the Valley. Seriously. Like, that's the truth. You know what I mean?
No.
And I was always real. And I helped a lot of people. I always help people. You know what I mean? So like, I'm just me, bro. I don't act like anything I'm not. I'm just me.
I don't act like anything I'm not. I love it when he says that because every time he says it, he's wearing a Batman mask. And he's still using that ratty cape. And more often than not, he's still wearing the bulletproof vest.
If you can let me know if you're hearing me, honey, please do. We're up over the $90 mark, honey. How do you feel about that? Can you believe it? I think I saw your emojis, but I didn't get to really see them.
You think he's really telling the truth that he's over $90? I don't believe that I believe him. I honestly don't. I really don't. We have $77 in the tip jar this month here at Negative 43 TV. We're getting very, very close there. We certainly are. About 25 more dollars or so will get us there. You know, they take out the tax and everything, but if you can do, but if you look at the Chiron at the bottom of your screen and you have a donation, you have enough money to tip somebody or donate, as in that case. Give it to Angie Wolf. That would be the better move. But if you can tip, by golly, go on ahead and do it. Right down there at the bottom of the chat.
Specifically, just because I'm out here walking, I have to pay attention. But I saw the hearts.
And every time I do a pitch, I just feel like I need to take a shower. Maybe one of these days I'll get used to it.
I love you more than anything. Like I said, man, it's pretty cool, right? We're up over the $90 mark. We don't got too far to go, man. You know what I mean? My goal was really, I was hoping I could just get it done today. You know, but even if I had, I wouldn't find out until tomorrow, obviously. I don't know. It's weird. It's been like accruing earlier. So it's showing me where we're at earlier in the day. And I don't know if that's because I'm moving quicker. If you notice, I've been moving at a very quick pace. So this is how Batman has to move. It's living at a higher vibration. See, that's the thing. This is what I keep trying to explain to you folks. Y'all think I'm kidding. I've lived 800 lifetimes within one. I've lived more than all y'all. I have more life experience. I've done so much more. So that's why when you talk to like an old spirit like me, right?
Please welcome Negasonic Middle-Aged Dickhead to the show on this Wednesday evening, 57 minutes after the hour. 3 minutes until the top of the next one.
You know, it's just different. I mean, you're not going to fool me. And that's the thing. I don't have time for monotonous things or conversation. I'm just going to tell you what you want to hear and give you what you want and keep it pushing. I'm a grown man. Ugh. You know what I mean? So that's the whole thing. The way I am is the way that you're supposed to be.
Please welcome yet another prominent comedian here in Sneedville. It's that guy, and he arrives with one for the listeners. Why in the ninth circle of hell would moving quicker make your check appear sooner? Yeah, tell me about that. And they update your tips, as I call them, about every 2 days, every day and a half. It's not a hourly thing.
So like I said, up over $90, proving again that what? The bat is successful. Because I'm the bat. The big old bat. Batman. I'm the successful Batman. And I've got so many folks who jelly of me. Super jelly. Needing some peanut butter for they jelly. There's
the whole jelly thing just confounds me. At first, it was absolutely hilarious, and it's still very funny, but it's just confounding to me as much as anything else. Does it sound tough to you? Because it doesn't sound so to me.
songs from the highway. Big old bat. Famous Batman. I'm hood famous. I'm hood.
Yeah, $90 in 21 days just does not match his rhetoric, his claims.
Rich. So misunderstood. Cause I'm the bat. The big old bat. Batman. Yeah. So like I said, I'm just a free spirit. But yeah, like I said, I be noticing different people on different days, their demeanor's changing, and it's like, man,
I will look right now. I've been a little busy. I'll check that out right now, Stoneman. And please welcome Stoneman to the show.
Everything I said on here, nobody should feel any way about it. I mean, it's all the truth. You know, like I said, I've also given shout outs and said I'm appreciative to the few people who've helped me along the way and done anything for me. I'm eternally grateful. So what do you mean? You know, but it's been very few people. It hasn't been a lot, especially out here. It's been very hard here. They make it impossible. They're not cheering for me. Everybody's pretty much been against me. Everybody was found to be corrupt and part of this. All of them allegedly took handouts and money from Carly Fiorina, allegedly, right? But it's kind of obvious. So, I mean, well, you want me to lie to you? No.
Oh, man.
I refuse.
Yes, I absolutely received it. And boy, is that a lot of links. I'll be looking into that for sure. Thank you so much.
Honest Dave, I cannot tell a lie. But my dad used to say too, he used to say, you want me to lie to you? Except
this kind of looks like perhaps a gold mine of sorts.
I think he'd really be lying. I'm telling you, my dad was a character, man. He was funny. He just had a personality, a hell of a personality. That's the thing. I'm a grown man. I'm a gangster. I'm a mob. I can't be something I'm not. I don't know how to clean it up. I tried. I don't know how to be cute with y'all because I've never been cute. You know, I'm cute looking. I look better than Justin Bieber. Look a hell of a lot better than Justin Bieber. But Justin Bieber ain't no gangster. You understand? And yes, I am the real thing. The original from the past thing. The real actual mob and gangster. I'm going to be myself. People can watch and enjoy the program and the show. You know, like, this part I don't get, you know, we're just trying to be the best man we can be, but y'all want us to be something that we're not. You see what I'm saying? A man is not just a man. A man doesn't follow rules. A man, you should figure out what a real man is. A real man is what I am. Real talk. A real man is what like 50 Cent raps about. It's what we are.
Oh,
sorry, whether you like it or not. There's no
he's
choice.
Not only a comedian, he's a strategic thinker as well. This one's from that guy. You listeners need to hear this too. Everyone needs to click the 3 dots on his shorts and do not recommend so it removes him from the algorithm. I'm taking that one to heart.
In this world, you have to be that. You have to. You have to have that instinct, and if you don't have it, you won't win. There's no way you'll succeed or make it. It's just that simple. So that's the thing. They don't tell you the truth. And I'm going to stand on business. I'm going to stand on mine because I come from these environments for real and from the real hoods and ghettos. And I'm not just speaking for me. And I know I'm not. I'm speaking for every dude out there who's ever been through something or comes from these environments for real, and we deserve to be heard. There's a whole lot of talent. There's a whole lot of knowledge. There's a lot of dudes like me, similar to me, maybe not quite to my breed, or they're not going to be like me, identical, but there's other guys like me, man. You know what I mean? There's people with talent all over the world. There's people who are strong all over the world. There's tough dudes in every ghetto and hood, every prison and jail. You know, I mean, so
and
you know, there's gangsters everywhere to an extent. It's about being the biggest gangster and the smartest one. But that's the real truth. Like, I'm the voice of the voiceless, and I understand that. Not just for them. I'm the voice of the innocent. I'm the voice of so many people out there that don't get a chance to speak like this or be heard. And
all you have to do is get a YouTube channel, a little bit of StreamYard, and there you go. Literally anybody can do this, and for the most part, free, for free.
I try to do my best to take that into account and speak for them. You know what I mean? Like, real talk, like all the ones behind the walls, all the people who've really been through things like I have my entire life. See, that's the thing. They look at me. People will probably assume, oh, he probably rich. He probably never been through nothing. Man, it's completely the opposite. Completely the opposite. I kept going back and forth to jail. Like, it seems like every time I turn around, they pull the carpet out from underneath me. My entire life, I never had it easy. I never even got a break. I've been working since I was 16, bro.
You were born behind the 8 ball. Okay, thanks to your mom's bad DNA. You were fucked from the very beginning. And then you throw your fat ass abusive daddy on top of it. That's not a good mix.
36, July 21st, just turned 36. That's 20 years of just the hardest work ever. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed that this is my work and my job now, but this is still hard work. And, you know, maybe that's my fault because I kind of make it such, but I don't have a choice out here. I have to walk miles regardless. I figure, hell, might as well make it interesting and be Batman. That's like the whole point.
Why do you have to walk miles? Why do you have to walk miles? Because you're on patrol. God, what a goofy looking fuck. Am I right or am I right? My God. And he's a vampire too.
Like, I had to be Batman to survive out here. So I'm like, there was no choice. There wasn't. I just had to do it. Had to become all out Batman because I got to, you know, deal with all these different obstacles. It's pretty funny that, you know, that you got to be Batman just so you go grab something.
Welcome, best in show, to the show here on Negative 43 TV.
To eat, you know, literally just to get there. You know, I mean, and then by the time you do, you're exhausted. So, you know, I think that this is definitely like God's training course. And that's the way I look at it. And I'll never forget this place. You know what I mean? I'll never forget where I come from. I'll never forget the valley. I'll never forget Brownsville. Never. And I'll always come back here. Always. And I'll be good to people, unlike others. You know, and I want to give back for real, not like these fake charities.
RTS says he just wants an excuse to use the phrase, quote, behind the walls, end quote.
They don't put any of the money into what they say they are. It's all lies.
See, dog, I know prison rhetoric.
All them charities corrupt too. That's the thing. I don't play about corporate America at all. I ain't gonna play with you. I'm gonna tell you what it is because I know the truth about y'all, and I know what y'all do. I'm protecting people and standing up for people. You know what I mean? Like I said, all y'all, you no longer need to conduct business here in this country. This is my country. Go ahead and pack your bags. Straight up. And that's the type of stuff they'll do. They'll do their fake laughter, right, at a distance, right?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking. They'll do their fake laughter at a distance. People must be really, really laughing at him at this point. There's nothing else to do. Either that or, well, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. This one's from Skip, Timu, Jim Varney, starring in Ernest is fucking Hood Rat Batman.
And while they hide, all they do is hide behind a system. Nobody cares about your system, bro. It's fragile. Batman already defeated it. Catch up. You might start figuring it out, son. Damn.
The theory about diabetes is everything he eats is sugar. Like everything he eats is sugar. That's basically why I believe that. You know, you can have diabetes if your pancreas craps out, it just craps out.
Dang, son, where'd you find this? You might be able to figure it out, son. Have you gotten your JOB yet, son?
And plus his feet are in absolutely terrible condition. He has admitted to open sores on his feet. They're not sores, they're ulcers. I believe he's diabetic. A lot of us do, but then again, you always have to remember, I'm a forklift driver of 36 years experience, and one of the fun things about being on YouTube is talking about things you have absolutely no real clue about.
Fill that into your job application. You got any set JOB, son? Did that help you get your set JOB? That's answered all your problems.
Mostly his feet. In the last 6 months, Tyree never used to limp at all. He has an extremely pronounced limp right now, and to the point where he's claiming that he's always limped, and that's just not the case.
Son. Oh, for real. Oh, 18-wheeler alert.
Yeah, he likes really high sugar fruit drinks. He never just drinks water. Or should I say fruit flavored drinks?
Sounds like Frogger. Oh, man. There you go. There's a honk. There's some support. I just wish
In any event, there's something wrong. There's something seriously wrong with him. Whatever it may be, he needs to go to a doctor, get those feet checked out anyway, and he will never do it.
they'd like it'd be like Mario Kart, and they'd like throw out like $20 or something in a red turtle. That'd be pretty cool. We need money, man. We need funds. That's right.
I hope you listeners enjoy this as much as I did. It's from Logie Bear. A Tyree is a fruit flavored drink.
People want to say I do things I don't, never had to. I run a business, sir. And ma'am, listen here, ma'am. I know who you think you're talking to, but you're talking to the real McCoy right now. Yeah, man, like I said, we up over $90. We getting this money, doing my thing, doing my sizzle. Let people do what they do. I could care less what other people do. So, like I said, we're having a beautiful day. Not a Wofford day. For real.
Wofford is in better shape than you are. He's in a better position than you are, and you know it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have tried to demand that he sign everything over to you. You're evil. You're underhanded. You're self-centered. Oh my fucking God! I don't even know where to start or end. My fuck. Anyway, RTS says, Rich, I watched one of the Joker videos on stream last night. It's crazy how much of his language comes from those videos. He pretty much plagiarizes those videos, copies the same BS they say. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, I mentioned it a while ago. The real Tyree Sneed, the core of the person, the person you could say, Tyree Sneed, he no longer exists. I don't think he's been in residence ever since I've been in Sneedville. His delusions have erased Tyree Sneed.
That's right. We're not having a.
I mean, it's Tyree Sneed, but he's just driven by his delusions and his insanity. That's it. And if you're into screenshots, you better get it quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Kissy face is gone.
Wofford day. Here, I got to see what the hell I just stepped on. We're not having a Wofford day. We're having a wonderful day. Honey, what kind of day are we going to have every day? A beautiful, amazing, rich, wealthy day. Not a Wofford day, right? Where we pose as a mechanic that we ain't and sit there and play games about reality and lie every time we talk. It's ridiculous. That's right. So whose business is successful, Mr. Wofford? Can you tell me? Go ahead. Talk right into the mic, Charles. This is why Charles.
Yes, this whole thing looks like it's going to be very entertaining, Stoneman.
Didn't want to do a live interview. They said, wow. Wow what? It's every day for you is wow. Every time I look at you online, I say, wow, look at you. I say, look at you. Look at you. It's ridiculous.
Yes, it
but
is.
Here we are, fully
talking about you. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. The only thing that I could tell Tyree Sneed conclusively at this point in his life is the fact that he's never going to get laid again. He's never going to get laid again. And sucking dick for money is not getting laid.
running business, mad successful. We're about to line another check, baby. That's right. We get over that $100 threshold before the end of the month. And that's another $100-something coming to your boy. And Christina wants to make sure I do it because she loves me and wants to make sure I keep things going. And then I can at least try to get by. Please donate somebody today. At least donate $6. Shout out to the guy who's been donating just a little bit. I appreciate you. Again, it is what it is. I appreciate support no matter what. I don't read a word you say and never will. Like I told you, but Please.
I don't know if it would or not.
Please keep donating, man. You're helping. You're helping. Whether you're trying to or not, you're helping.
All
right. So
it is.
Like I said, and all these people, I mean, the truth is that they vastly respect me, and a lot of them, they just don't know how to express it. They don't know how to express themselves. They express themselves very poorly. That's a nice way of putting it, right? Because it's on a whole nother level. But yeah, don't have time.
You know, CIA
We're succeeding. We're up over that $90 mark.
When you hit Tyree in the comments, you hit Tyree in the comments, don't you?
We got to get over that $100 threshold, and we shall. And once that happens, oh, I'm going to rub it in like no other. That's right, because this is what I worked every day for this entire month. This is why I go so hard. This is why I train so hard.
I don't pay a whole lot of attention to much of anything outside of Sneedville, but yeah, I do understand that Burger Boy has lost his way.
Hard, right? I did like 52 or something, 50-something full extension pull-ups today. Pretty decent. Did the lifts. I kept pushing myself on those. I feel like I got them. Did pretty good. Did very well. Got to give myself more credit for being so hard on myself.
How did he wind up on the dark side? I don't think he was always on the dark side. Seems to me that he was kind of anti-Cyrax. I wonder what the hell happened.
But I mean, just been pushing, man. Did some dips, like 34 dips after doing the lift.
Has he really?
Crazy.
Okay.
It's getting stronger all around, man.
Okay, Stoneman. Again, I pay hardly any attention to any other locale other than Tyree. So yeah, there are going to be a lot of holes in my knowledge. So
yeah.
Thank you for that.
Myself. I did some other exercises off camera. Trying some new stuff. So it is what it is, man. I'll be back. I love you.
Okay. Donated to Sneed recently. Prior, he sent Rax a computer and a shirt. Oh, okay. Wasn't he like a buddy of Marty's at one point in time? And we have caught up to him. Oh, Lordy B, we have caught up to him. I had a 5-minute cushion, almost a 6-minute cushion. And it's gone because he's gone. Yes, indeed. That was Batman Works Hard on Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone. So what am I going to do here? Well, I guess we'll just go back to, let's see. It was Music Biz Marty's protege at one point, and Burger Boy made him have a nuclear meltdown several times. I'm telling you, there's so much shit that goes on outside of this damn place. It's amazing. All right, let me go through the little process here. Let me see what was running. Okay, this was running. So I don't want to add it to the stage or anything. Let me see if this works. Does it work? No, it didn't work. So I'm figuring this out right along with you here on Negative 43 TV. I figured that switching between sites would be a pain in the ass, but Burger Boy has been bankrolling Sneed. Holy shit, fuck Batman. One would think I would be ahead of that, but hey, you know. Anyway, here we go. We're going to go back to rumble.com. We're going to go back to Dutchy's place, as it were. And we're going to pick back up with Happiness is a Real Frequency. If he goes live again, please let me know in the comments.
He's going on. Skeletor. Ashley Wheeler.
Pat from SNL. I actually like those skits. It's time for androgyny. It's Pat.
I forgot one. Sunflower.
Oh, damn! I'm learning all kinds of shit about this guy. Again, the only thing I really knew about Burger Boy is that he was somewhere around Marty. That's it.
There's more. There's the other one.
So this is very, very educational for me.
Oh yeah. El Frost people. For real.
I also thought Stuart Smalley was funny. A lot of people don't agree with that. Believe me.
every now and then. Like, did God really create us all? They make me wonder. Like, they're like, God, you made a couple of mistakes. Like, you kind of messed up. What happened there? You dropped the ball with those. I don't know what happened, but yeah. It's like God spent a little more time on me because y'all it's like a quick product or something like, yep, get it on down the line, God. We in a rush here on the conveyor belt. It's
So that's why you're fucked up. They didn't take their time.
caught, and we need the factory machine to operate right, and go ahead and hurry up with those four right there. And God was like, oh, for real. It came out whiny as hell.
William Glory Hole is an absolute legend. An absolute legend.
Chinese succeeding.
Yeah, it was Julia Sweeney. I really liked her. I did.
That's all they do every day. First time El Prof Vivo ever got online. First time I ever saw this chick. Right? I sit there, try to be nice. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Right? They're like they're like in South Park. They're like the little Christmas critters in South Park. I'm like, oh, that's nice. There we go. And then she's
Yep, he is Glory Hole. He is vengeance.
She's like, well, we're gonna stop this guy. I was like, what? What? It's a creepy little Christmas critter right there. Like, what the hell? What did that little satanic thing just say? That's what she said. She went in there. Yeah, let's put a stop to this guy. his nonsense. His winning. We're tired of seeing him win. Every time I heard her, the minute she started talking, it was nauseating. Real talk. Can't stand them. The minute they start opening their mouth, it's like a little ferret, like a demonic little ferret. Like, I can't even have a conversation. I got your voicemails. They're going to laugh when I play them in court. Real talk. We're going to watch you, Terry. And catch it. You got so many demons running through her, she don't even know what the hell's going on. Like, golly, woman. It's like Jurassic Park out here.
Oh shit! Feel free to clip away.
This lady. Hear her talk. She's like that little dinosaur that goes and has the frill and stuff.
Yeah.
Really, how it is. She can't even talk. Like, first of all, lady, I don't know if you ever owned a set of marbles, but sounds like you already got some. For real. Said, what? Now you got a whole pack of marbles. The hell's wrong with you? Every time you Tammy, Tammy's succeeding again. He's winning. I'm outside Jesus.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Kyrie's winning more.
I just clicked on this thing at random. No thought went into it at all. And that was worth the entire damn thing right there. Well, time to put Smoke 'em if you got 'em to rest, but just for a little bit. I suspect we're going to have one more before the show ends here this evening. I am, of course, Rich Baritone, and this is Negative 43 TV. I'll tell you what. Everybody stand up. Put your left hand over your heart. Hail Sargon!
Oh, it's ridiculous. Hell, I'm gonna get how I feel. Real talk. Real talk. You're gonna hear how I feel. That's the last thing I say. At least I get it off my chest.
Please welcome Red Screen. He's just home from work. Time to kick it back and relax with Negative 43 TV.
It's ridiculous. Whining. Wine. Oh my goodness. Got this one guy, keep just sending me a couple of bucks. Bro, send me some real money, man. Quit playing. Like, if you're gonna do
Really? Are you serious? Oh, are you serious?
this talking to yourself stuff, I mean, you sent almost $10 that one
mean,
time. That was pretty good.
I mean, it would figure.
Like, send like $20 today, bro. So I can get through this time period. Like, I gotta have money today. I need bandages, stuff I
See?
literally need. You know,
Needs bandages for his feet.
that's why I appreciate the folks that try to help me however they can. But I got to get some money together, and right now I haven't been able to get anybody to
Good for Groovy Jimmy, I guess.
donate, which is all right. You know, that's the thing. I don't have the mentality like Charles, like the Wofford. It's just unbelievable. I never seen folks like that. I mean, I've seen it. It's just every time I see it, it's like crazy. It's real. Like, homie, really like that? Like, you gonna really get on a camera and feel compelled to say something in left field? I feel like our business is going to be successful. How is a business going to be successful that doesn't have a business formula behind it and a genius behind it? Please tell me that. You got a couple of donations, so you feeling yourself?
All right, everybody. Is Tyree's IQ greater than or lower than 80? What say you?
Like, that's the worst thing they can do. See, that's the point. They're not helping you, they're enabling you. See, that's the thing. No, a little bit of money ain't gonna make you, bro. They give you $5,000 right now. It ain't gonna make you successful. You're just gonna sit out there and do nothing. The whole thing.
If somebody gave you $5,000, you'd be saying it's a wrap.
There you go. There, they waved at me. They're transporting cars. They like it. Yeah, you're just gonna sit out there in the desert doing agility squat, doing nothing like the penguin all day. Penguin, you getting ridiculous, Penguin. He keep putting up my videos, copying my videos with him in them. Like, what is that? Like the Penguin commentary or something?
Say hello to Mimi Loves.
The weirdest thing I ever
And
seen.
hey, also, while we're at it, say hello to HK Memphis Shay. We just call her Shay. How are you this evening?
That Penguin is obsessed with this Batman. Obsessed. You're obsessed. What is the Mariah Carey song? I don't remember.
Okay, it looks like the under is winning. What's your opinion? Let me know.
I'll just sing my theme song to you, Penguin. Because you're the best around. Penguin cannot keep you down, so you're the best
The Penguin is Jared333. Make of that what you will.
around.
I mean, obviously a sick bastard. Nobody except him would think to, for all intents and purposes, fuck a cheeseburger in the bathroom of the restaurant that he's working in. Oh my God. He's a sick
I'm
boy.
gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Oh, I love it. I get a kick out of that little thing on. He's funny. He make me laugh. Like, real talk, he's funny. Like what Bunny said, I like him. He's funny. Real talk, he's making me laugh. Bugs Bunny didn't get along with him either, and he's
Indeed, Stoneman, he's a big blobby piece of shit.
still said, I like him. He makes me laugh. He said he's funny.
I heard about it. I had an opportunity to see it, and I couldn't do it. Yeah, using his wife's death for content, that snake shit fucking low.
Like, real talk. Oh, these so-called villains be hilarious. And what's up, Doc? Ridiculous. Hold on.
I don't want to hold on. I have 30 people here that I'm trying to keep entertained somehow, some way, either with the chat or with you running your very stupid mouth. Come on, give me more. Give me more.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. I like that song. It's
You know, Boo Earns, after that movie I watched last night, any fucking thing's possible.
so catchy. I like Barbie Girl too. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to make you feel a little bit better this evening, maybe just a little bit.
Tell me that's
Oh.
not the catchiest song of all time. And Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
Pain, everybody. Please
what were
welcome
you doing?
Pain to Tyrese Needs Feet.
What about you?
That's the one, the only Jared 333. Yes. Among everything else, he beats dogs too.
Oh, another honk. I don't know, man. Whatever I did is working. I know that. Getting famous as hell. I can't even get away from you folks. Leave me alone. Go away.
Well, the only reason that people go by you is because they're going somewhere else. That's the only reason that they're anywhere near you is because they're going somewhere else. This one's over with. Maybe I'll pick out one more for this evening.
Nobody goes away. Everybody wants to be around the Bat. Because I'm the Batman and I'm amazing. That's why. All right. We'll be back shortly, folks. Much love.
And that was Happiness is a Real Frequency here on Negative 43 TV. Maybe it's not. I didn't hear any happiness. I didn't hear anything whatsoever other than, of course, the usual bitterness. So let me go back here. And we're just going to throw a dart, as it were, at this here page at Rumble and see what the hell we have. Oh, boy, he's looking super duper ratty here. I don't recognize it by name, so I'm going to click on it and we're going to watch it. It's called Batman Changed the Established Order. Let me go ahead and bring the curtain up just a little bit earlier than usual so you can see this thumbnail right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. He looks like some sort of aquatic animal there, doesn't he? Jesus fuck. Something else, and we're going to watch it right now, Negative 43 TV. Here comes a good old double click, which is going to bring us entertainment. Or just mental illness. It depends. Usually it's combined together, so it's cool. I mean, check that out. Even with a play button in front of his face, just look at him. You can. Anybody else smell onions and ass? I sure do. What a disgusting fucktard. He likes that word. Problem is, I obviously didn't have a chance to cue this one up, so let's look for the circle of mouth together, you and I. Okay, oh well, shit. Come on back. Well, that was worth nothing. Negative 43 TV.
All right, what's up, folks? How's everybody doing out?
Smells like an Indian restaurant. Oh dear! Last time I was in Sam's Club, there was a guy that walked by me. This little skinny guy. Yeah, like an Indian restaurant, and a hell of a lot worse.
There. Right now, we are gonna make some more money. That's right. We're gonna make some more money by talking. Okay. Because like Tupac said over here, we can turn words into money. Like he said, what greater gift can God give you? You understand? You know, they be putting out a bunch of fake theories and saying this and that about Tupac. I mess with Tupac heavy, man. I think that Tupac was way ahead of his time like me. I think he was a genius.
Oh yeah, William Gloria. I have seen that he's been all over Burger Boy, all over him.
Like me. I don't take no credit away from him. I think what
I love Indian food. I just don't really care for people that smell like it.
he was a true revolutionary. I think that he symbolized standing up against the establishment, and I think that's what he did fully. I don't know what's up with this story about him and Michael Jackson. I don't really know if I believe that.
Okay,
And if it were
here's the story that he is talking about. Might have been, I think it was the Grammy Awards. Tupac is yelling all kinds of nasty shit at his girlfriend, Nora Jones, Quincy Jones's daughter. Well, Michael Jackson's hearing this. Michael Jackson has known Nora for years and years and years. Quincy Jones, they're almost family. And Michael Jackson actually confronted everybody's hero over ripping his girlfriend's ass in public. Because if he's going to abuse her verbally in public, what's he going to do in private? What is your hero going to do in private? He will whip that ass. That's what he's going to do. Yeah. And Michael Jackson challenged him, and there was almost a fight, apparently. But anyway, yeah. Again, it's unconfirmed. It's absolutely unconfirmed. You know how these stories are. But yeah. Michael Jackson could have had some things done as well.
were true, you would just imagine that somebody would have gotten footage of that at some point. I mean, somebody would have, said something. Somebody would have video or something like that.
There he is.
But there's nothing of the sort that I've heard about, at least. But I hear folks talking
The role of Stringy will be played by Tyrese Sneed.
about it. Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe Diana Ross had a lot to do with her big break. I could be wrong, but I'll tell you what, when I was a kid, late 60s, early 70s, it was the Osmonds and the Jackson 5. Those were the two huge bubblegum acts, as they called them back then. The Osmonds music from that period has not carried over. Crazy Horses has had a kind of a second life here lately. The music the Jackson 5 did, a lot of it will live forever. I think one of my favorite ones is The Love You Save. Oh my, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. ABC is a great song to listen to when you're 60, let alone when you were 11 or 12. And then when I Am Love was released, oh God, I love that song.
So yeah, like I said, if you look at me and Pac got a lot in common. Real talk. And I look just like him, right?
It would not surprise me at all, DZ. People in the higher ends of show business, they don't think or act or behave like we do. They just simply don't. Like I said, man arrives and jumps right into the conversation. And this explains why Jackson was infatuated with her. And wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking the wrong one. Here I go. They were both mind-fucked by their fathers. So I guess they have that in common. Most assuredly. What problems Jackson may have had later in his life may have been helped along by the fact that he never really had a childhood. He said so himself so many times.
Just in a different version. I just got hair right now.
Oh, yeah.
If I were to,
there it was. Let me go back a little bit. Okay. Let's see that hairline again.
Real talk.
He did say that. Yes.
And I look just like him, right? Just in a different version. I just got hair right now.
I just got hair right now. Look, right there it is. The voluntary fade right there at the front of his hairline, and apparently was talked into it by Christina. It only took 3 years for Christina to do something else funny, but by golly, if she didn't do it.
If I were to, change my hair, I look pretty identical. I look a lot better. I think I look better than anybody. Not taking anything away from him. You know what I mean? But that's just me. I'm cocky. I'm not. I'm humble, but I just know who I am and what I got.
I love the theme from Mahogany. That's my favorite Diana Ross record, I believe. Do you know where you're going to? Oh man, that's a good record.
If you got it, flaunt it, right? So, like I said, my whole deal, man, is I
It's
think he
nothing
stood up
new.
to the
That's true.
establishment. I
Like,
think he stood up to a lot of people. I mean, I think that he understood thought. I don't think that he was the toughest guy of all time.
like I said, man, listeners will like this. It's short, but it's punchy. Identical, but better.
I think that he was very smart, and I think that's why he felt that people
That just
couldn't
got
really
me.
see him, and I
That
think
just
he was
got me.
kind of right. And I think that was the problem, is that what this system is about is they want established order, and the established order has been completely upset by yours truly, by the Batman now. Tupac said, quote, I quote, he said, he would not be who changes the world, which I still disagree with. I think he's definitely, made an impact on changing the world. But he said that he would not be who changes the world, but he would, spark the mind that would change the world. And I studied Tupac's music for half my life. When I was in the hoods, all these ghettos in Atlanta and Florida, and I was actually out there surviving like hard body. Like I really had to survive out there. I was living in my truck.
Hey, look at that hair. I mean, if Medusa was a homeless person, there you go.
There was different times doing different things, but I was in some very real.
But they're not snakes coming out of his head. They're like, I don't know, worms that died and dried out on the sidewalk, something like that, and then they got wet again.
Situations, real places. I watched a lot of things happen right in front of me. I did a lot. Was involved in a lot. I'm a real one, and I've always been smart. I've done the right things, but I just have seen a lot. I've done a lot. And we were moving around all the real hoods. I had my friend with me, and we were moving around all the real hoods, different ones.
I need to get a cup of coffee together because I think we're going to be here until at least 9, maybe even 9:30. I'm feeling good. I'm very, very chatty, in case you can't tell. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. Pardon me for this, but man, I love coffee. Negative 43 TV.
Different sets out there, like near Hialeah area, Homestead. We were in Homestead, the actual ghetto, in like the brick projects. And I'll never forget it, man. I've never been one to really care too much about my environment, but I will say that I'm very thankful to God that I'm not in that environment anymore, because nothing grows there. It's just the truth. These actual hoods and ghettos, they all got cleaned up right around that era, right after I was like 16. They came in, renovated them all, cleaned them up, made them kind of like suburban projects. So it's different for anybody like me who was around at that time. I'm 36. That's 20 years ago now. That's crazy. Man, that feels surreal. 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I was in the hood in the ghetto. We didn't have nothing. We ate a ramen noodle here and there. That's what they were eating. Me, I did whatever I had to do to try to eat. I literally was getting my hands on whatever I could. Tell you straight up, I had to survive. I was eating. I did whatever I had to do. So that's the thing. We don't come from the same background. We don't come from the same environment. I've actually had to do what I had to do to survive. These folks haven't. A lot of these folks, they've had it easy, especially the folks down here. And I'm not mad at you. I'm happy for y'all. I mean, even people like the Penguin, I'm glad that you're entitled and good. I mean, genuinely, I don't want people to go through what I've been through. But that's the whole thing, is it's just, y'all got to learn how to treat folks, especially people like the Penguin, man. Like, that's the thing, bro. I came out of the real thing, man. You know what I mean? I'm not faking nothing. Like, I really came from all that, and I've been in so many different situations within my life that it's just unbelievable. And you would just think that people would be nicer, and have a heart and be like, man, like, that dude's been through enough, you know. I mean, and that's all I'm saying. If not, I mean, what's the point, you know? But like I said, I'm not even concerned with that. But my point is, I was researching, I was looking at Orlando Anderson. He went and snitched. He went and he turned into a soldier boy run and tell him. He went and snitched when all that stuff was going in Las Vegas in the casino. And that's crazy. If it was the same casino that I was always gambling at, I wasn't even thinking about that. So I was rolling, you know, with like thousands of dollars. My shoes were worth like thousands. My shoes were beautiful. I would buy like brand new shoes worth thousands of dollars and do whatever I want. And I was rolling right in them casinos, and that's probably, I mean, which one was it? I'm gonna have to look it up. But I was going into different ones, and I was rolling kind of similar, probably a little bit more real, and people can tell. Just when I come around, my energy is different, so people can feel it, like the way we walk, the way we move, and that was the thing that Tupac had too. And it's because we're leaders. We think on a different vibration. You know what I mean? But I'm a lot worse than Pac. That's the truth. You know, never was trying to be. I just am. I've come out of a lot worse stuff, bro. I've survived a lot of, had a lot rougher. I studied his background. Like he had it rough. He came up in different hoods. He was a jewel. He knew about what all these gangs did and how they operate. And that was one of the things too that I prided myself upon. I studied all this stuff for years. That's what folks don't understand. Spent years studying all sorts of stuff that most of you would never even think of studying. I spent years studying. I know stuff that none of you would ever know. None of you. You'll never know the things I know. I spent years, decades studying concepts most human beings will never even think about. I know things that none of you will ever know. Knowledge is power. Feel me? That's why these things are so easy for me to do. That's why it's so easy for me to just take over this game in my sleep. And I'm always in a position of power because it's already programmed in me. It's honestly not even difficult for me. It's just easy, you know. But respect to Tupac, man. You know, respect to Tupac, respect to Pop. Seriously, I think that he was a real one. I respect his mind. I respect the way he thought. You know, he was studying Art of War with Sun Tzu. He was studying all those things. You know, y'all want to talk about 48 laws of power and all that, and the 50 Cent Freemason thing. That's just a Freemason connection. I mean, yes, there's definitely a connection between the hood and the suburbs and corporate America. But what he was doing, he wasn't using that connection. He was just being a Mason and being a puppet.
Yeah, he's had a Rudolph nose there for a very long time at this point. It's got to be the mask, couldn't be anything else. It's definitely flat at this point, and it's usually red. Rudolph the red-nosed hobo. Sorry, Rudolph.
So he talks a lot of stuff, but a lot of it is not really real. You see my point? So somebody who really think like me, that's on like a genius level,
It would seem to make sense, Boo.
on another level, you're not going to respect where he's coming from because he's just talking nonsense. That's the truth. If I was around him, I'd tell him right to him. You know what I mean? So it's like, and by the way, I met 50 Cent's DJ.
Did you see the eye movement there? He's lying. He never met 50 Cent's DJ. Never, 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 never. Indeed, Skip. Christ, he's stupid.
You know, and he said he wasn't really a very serious guy, but never met 50 yet. I don't think, did I? I had dreams or something that I thought I met him, but I don't think I actually met him.
It's a point I like to bring up a lot. It looks like a beautiful evening. No doubt hotter than hell, but beyond that, it looks like a very nice evening. Just look at the expression on his face. It defines stupid. It's a beautiful day, and it's lost on him. Don't let a beautiful day be lost on you.
But I have a feeling we'd get along. I think he'd like me. I think he might even want to, if he was ever halfway genuine and didn't have an issue with seeing people succeed, which I think he has majorly. I think he would kind of mess with my movement a little bit. I think he would kind of support me. He likes to support people, and then and then do the unthinkable.
And then do the unthinkable. Boy, that's a loaded word in this context, Tyree. The unthinkable. I need examples. I need examples.
That's what I think he did with a couple of different individuals already, because that's how that system moves. You understand? So that system, it eats its own. That system doesn't care about anything, and it's the same system. Freemasons, masonry, just is what it is.
He supports absolutely nobody. He's not even supporting himself. I've been told that he gets a monthly stipend from the family, and that's about it. That's about it. And just look at that. So pitiful, so lost. Tyree Sneed should make you thankful for your life, no matter how rough it may have been or how rough it is now. It's all better than this. Almost all of it.
But how do I put it? Hold on, give me a minute.
Why am I giving you a minute? I'm not here to give you a minute. I'm really not. Basketball. I never did buy that damn basketball. I was talking about buying a basketball a lot about a month ago, and I never have bought the SOB. I may have to do something about that. Like I said, man says, for the listeners, he said, I have a family to feed in one of his latest streams. I almost died. Yeah, it's actually in one of my intros, not the one that I played today, but it's in the other intro. Yeah, it's just it's so good.
But this it's just awkward.
I'll read this for the listeners from DZ. He says, Ms. Elfrost is good people, in case anyone here didn't already know this. We all know that, but it's always worth mentioning.
When I'm like walking and then like somebody has to walk like right next to me, I don't understand that.
But you know what?
It's like eavesdropping.
That is true, but you know what? You sitting right there, yes, you, in your car, in front of your desk, whatever, you. Yes, indeed. You're good people too.
Like you're trying to hear what I'm talking about. I don't like that. I don't respect it. It's a no-no. So, as I was saying, they're gonna keep doing it too. Yeah, man, like.
Oh, you bet, Ing. You bet. Every minute
was standing up to the established order. Like I said, all that stuff happened with, I think that's his name, Orlando Anderson. And then I don't know if there's.
I have never seen the Basketball Diaries. I've read little snatches of it, little samples of it. I know Jim Carroll better for People Who Died, which I'll tell you, where I was at, People Who Died, it was meant to be a serious song about people that actually died in his life. We all thought it was fucking hysterical. It wasn't meant to be, but by golly.
Saying, I can't ever get the facts straight on the internet because y'all don't be making sense, right? But like, y'all are, I don't know if they were saying that.
Boo, we're with you. We're with you, dude.
Orlando Anderson was this and that, or that he was responsible. I don't know. Then they were talking about Keith D too. And then they were saying something like,
that's right. You're good people too, Skip. Covered in cow shit. Just fine. Just don't come into the house.
Keith D was his uncle or something. So I don't know if any of that's true or all that's true, but it would make sense. And I'm just saying, Orlando Anderson, he went and became a Soulja Boy runner telling. So what was the point of that? I mean, it's the truth. Like, they fake gangsters, you know, at least Pac. I mean, the only thing I don't respect is people who don't stand up for themselves by themselves. You understand what I'm saying? That's my only thing. But he, that's what he would do. He would have a team, right? He would have a team and he would move around kind of mobbing. And that's what he would talk about, like mob mentality. And that's what he would do. He would get numbers. He would talk about having numbers, and very simple. I'll go ahead and just like stop here literally and wait until they get past me because this is ridiculous.
Time to light my Blackstone. Yep, pipe tobacco cigar. I smoke them in the house because they smell better than cigars in the house.
I do not get it at all.
They're sweet and good.
Yeah, I'll literally stop right here. So yeah, like I said, I mean, basically the whole thing is, I think he was doing the right thing. I think he had upset the established order. I think that he just knew what he was doing. I think that he knew how to stand up. I think that
Deezy, yes, we do.
he knew exactly how to think, how to get ahead. It just is what it is. Yes, thank you. Go on about your business. Thank you. All right, so like I said, I'm telling you, I don't play these games where folks start following me around. That's not normal.
I'm definitely glad you pulled yourself out there. Yeah, that kind of stuff can definitely be a massive heartbreak. I have a brother that proves that.
And it's weird. And like I said, they don't got no business listening to me. This is a public show. They can go access it on YouTube. So, and I pay attention every time I'm out here. And that's my thing. When I go for a walk, it's my civil right in this country. I'll be completely unbothered. I ain't trying to talk to none of you. Ain't nobody out here done nothing for me. Not your friend. Don't speak to me. Nothing.
No, you're not my friend. But because of you, I have all of these friends. This whole thing's because of you. This is positivity and happiness and love and friendship and speaking on all kinds of different subjects other than you. I've said it before. You're like a fire pit that we all gather around. And I miss a lot of jokes every show, at least a few jokes, because I'm paying too much attention. You can never pay too much attention to the chat and to all the backstage stuff that I have to do during the show. It's great. It's great. We're barely paying attention to you this evening. It's wonderful.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Like I said, there's a reason why I move like a boss, because I am a boss, right? And I get that people are going to be out here. That's fine. But I mean, following me around for like half the stretch.
I have to read this for the listeners. It starts off with a comment from Mimi who says, "Weirdo," and that was directed at Ing, who replied with, "Stop calling me Weirdo Mimi. It's foreplay, and you know
Don't
it."
make no sense to me. And
that's a
like
good
right
exchange,
there,
everybody.
No. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, it just is what it is. You feel me? And I already told y'all how I feel. I told y'all what's going on, right? Told y'all everything. So y'all already know what it is. I ain't got to spell it out, right? You know what I mean? All this stuff is too obvious, man. People are too obvious. So, like I said, I mean,
so do I, Ing. So do I.
At the end of the day, that's the world for you. A bunch of followers, and then you have a leader like me. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's just the truth. The established order has already been upset. You know what I mean? And there's always ripple effects when that happens. Right?
And you've had fuck all to do with it.
What I was born to do is what I came to do. You know, I'm just like American Gangster, but, you know, they depict and make these films about people like my family. You know, people like me who have the heart to make a stand and actually be a gangster and actually do the real thing. Most of you don't have the heart. You don't have the heart to stand up for yourself.
Oh yeah, DZ. He is looking very haggard and drawn, I think is the word. We were talking about his nose just a couple of minutes ago, and right there it is, Exhibit A, as it were. Notice it's red. It's red and it's flat. And I think it's always going to stay that way, and it's because of that fucking mess. I mean, it's not like, you know, any woman's ever going to find you attractive ever again, but a great big red spot that looks to, well, it goes from nostril to nostril on the tip of your nose. It's never ever going away. It would, well, yeah, it's going to end everything right there, right now. And yes, it is true. He deformed his own nose. A good afternoon to Stylist Ninja here on Negative 43 TV. Daniel Larson transformation. Yeah, it could be. It could be. So let's hit the button and see what the hell else happens here.
So you don't have the heart to be real or realistic. And it just is what it is. I'm the man that my father raised. I'm proud as hell of who I am. That's why these little folks on the internet, right? You ain't telling me nothing. That's all I'm saying. You're not talking to me. You haven't addressed me yet. Like me, I'm me. I'm a grown man. You understand? And you're going to talk to me with some respect. So, like I said, folks is funny out here on the internet. Folks is funny, period, bro. I don't take none of you serious. None of you. I just laugh. Like I said, we stay making our bread, stay making our money, stay having fun, stay being free, stay enjoying life. And that's my whole deal. I told you, these folks, they'll keep approaching me. Like, I don't want nobody approaching me. Straight up. I don't trust nobody.
Well, it's true, Mimi. And again, we have all of this because of this guy right here. Extraordinary. You never convinced me that this was ever going to happen in my life. And before I move on, if you're into screenshots, I mean, there you go. And I must ask, what is going on here? It just looks a little lopsided, doesn't it? Could be me, but it looks just a little bit off center, off kilter.
You know, I'm not your friend. I don't want to talk. Nothing. I don't want nobody coming near me. And I made that very clear too. You know what I mean? It's just the truth. You know what I mean? Just like, I don't got to explain nothing. Why would I explain things to people who are completely committed to misunderstanding me when it's basic reality? See what I'm saying? So, like I said, the folks on YouTube has nothing to do with it. Y'all don't even have a voice. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, I've already upset the established order, man. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Batman knows how to study systems and control systems and take them.
You know what? I'm going to read this one from DZ for the listeners because there may be some people out there that need to hear this. He says, I explain it like this, Boo runs. With my ex, I was a stressed out, broke junkie. Without my ex, there's a $35,000 stereo in my bedroom.
Over. Like I said, you want to talk about governments? We are the new government. You're looking at it. Y'all talk about the president. I'm the president of the streets. You know, Trump can't come out here where I'm from.
Oh, shut up. Can't. Shut up. Shut up.
Said, real talk. You understand? I don't fear none of you. I'll talk about you all day. You're nobody. You're not special. You're not above.
About locking up Christina.
Approach, you know, and half y'all are lizards anyway. And you lizards, right? That's what you are. You're a lizard. You lizards are the enemy. You can
reptilians, everyone.
Hide behind your system all you want. You can play victim with the right people who are that slow and they allow you to do so. Not with someone like me. I know how to talk. And I'll say what I want to do what I want. I'm a free citizen in this country. And this is my land. You know what I mean? And all of you are infringing upon it. Real talk. What do you mean? You're not from here. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing. People got to start standing up to these folks. You need to start standing up to the government. 100%. What have they done for us?
Yeah, you know, DZ, the amount of talent here in Sneedville, it's something we can all be proud of. Really.
Nothing. They want to sit here and tell us what to do. They don't even feed us. They do nothing for us. I would never listen to anything you tell me, ever. That's what I symbolize, being completely uncontrollable, right? You could be smart when you're dealing with their systems like this, but be completely uncontrollable. You understand? Like I said.
Why, thank you, DZ, to put me in the company of Sticky, Sheriff, and RTS. It's an honor. It certainly is.
This is the real thing.
No, this is more real than anything you're saying. It comes from Skip, and it is a movie title. Timu Jim Varney starring in Ernest Goes to the Realm of Reptilians.
This is what I signed up for. These are things I dreamt of, and now they're coming true. Isn't that crazy? You know, I never thought that life would be this hard. I never thought that it would be like this, but it is. I used to imagine having to go through things like this. Never thought that it would actually be like this, but hey, You know, either makes you or breaks you, man. You know, and me, it's gonna keep making me every time. That's how I feel. So, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, God made me for a time like this, just like He told me. I stand up, I stand my ground, and I keep on doing the right thing and standing up for what's right. When I walk outside, I'll walk where I want, talk how I want, do whatever the hell I want. This is America. It's my country. I'm free in it. You understand? Every day I will exercise my civil rights and civil liberties in front of your face. Because that's where you at in my country, where you do what
I
I say.
hate that.
See what
My
I'm saying?
country.
So, like I said, I mean,
Bitch.
I do what the hell I want, Woody. Whatever I want.
Woody.
Whatever makes me happy. Feel me? But yeah, like I said, the established order has already been changed. You saw how I did it on YouTube, and I did the same principles. Tupac was talking about when he was in his prime and talking, he talked about, he said, yeah, we got to get the ones that run of it. He said he was trying to get the people, right, removed from the position of power, right? And he said in his tracks, he said, we got to get the ones that run it out of there, out of that position, right? So that, now I don't know what way he was going about doing that, you know, and that's his thing. But I mean, he had this the status and the fake hierarchy and how to dismantle the system. He had that part right. And he was saying we got to get the ones that run it out of those positions, and we have to bring a whole new government and replace it. And that's the truth. And we're on the same thing. You understand? We don't want to be the government. We don't want to be like the government. They're all cowards. They're all broken poor. It's Freemasons. They're literally reptilians. They operate with only the reptilian part of the brain. That's what a narcissist is. They don't even know how to be happy. Y'all aren't scary. You're not tough. Nobody worries about you. But the truth is, you worry about folks like me every day, right? Can't even look me in the eyes. That's the same thing Tupac said. He said, can't even look in the eyes of a thug. What? That's what he said. See, it's different. So, like I said, I've become
you're right. A lot of people in long marriages do stay together for the convenience of it, and I feel bad for them.
spokesperson, and I know I have, and I realize so, for reality, for the hood, the ghetto, the suburbs, everybody, for people in general, and to teach you a different perspective that's actually real and reality. When I was in these hoods, didn't nobody care what happened.
Couldn't agree with that more, Deezy. Never stay together for the kids. Just don't do it. It doesn't end well for anybody, and it's going to screw the kids up.
To me, nobody care about me.
More so than the split.
And nobody care what happened. You see stuff, you see people go back and forth. Crazy stuff happens in the hood every day. Nobody bats an eyelash. That's the truth.
I mean,
every day.
At least that was my experience.
On the news, things are happening every day. Right now, it's all y'all getting your karma. All these corrupt officials, all these corrupt evil.
Or if you're married to Dave Grohl, Stylist Ninja says, yeah, that image just kind of got blown out, didn't it?
People, like I said, we live in a world where evil people get what they got coming and get what they deserve. Sorry, if you can't deal with that, well, that's your personal problem. Good luck having a problem with that. You know, that's your deal. You know, but me, I love reality.
You know, earlier I described his hair as dried earthworms. Forget that. Just go with the earthworms, fresh ones.
I always have loved reality. I embrace reality 100%. I have no problem facing any issue in reality. Ever. Reality's tough, but it's nothing I can't handle. I'd rather deal with reality and embrace it than be like y'all in denial every day. Read about something else, but everything around me is shambles.
Yeah, going to concerts by yourself.
But I'm
no, I wouldn't be interested to do that either.
Doing well and I'm rich and wealthy. Think about that. See, you got your priorities misconstrued. See, no, we don't even entertain conversation with folks that don't make sense, because you have to make sense in order to operate. And if you're not entitled, you have to make sense in order to survive. Survival is not a choice. Making sense is not a choice, unless you're just spoon-fed and, you know, you're entitled. And those are the folks who are upset because, yeah, they're entitled and they've had.
We're describing his hair right now on Negative 43 TV, and I'm pretty damn sure that Stylist Ninja topped me. He says, here you go, listeners. His hair looks like the fur around a skunk's anal region.
Everything always. It's just like out here. It's the same type of people. It's a bunch of spoiled individuals with their little opinion. Yeah, yep.
What do you think his hair looks like other than shit? Shit does not count
All y'all do the same
as an answer, but it does in fact look like shit.
thing. I see them sitting there talking amongst themselves and talking behind people's backs. We don't care about that. Like, what can you say that's not positive? Like, look at y'all. Do y'all own a mirror? Real tall. Half y'all 3 feet tall in the first place. Are you serious? I mean,
No,
hell, if you ain't trying to look like me, then you must think looking good means looking bad. That's the thing. They all
I'm not trying to look like you in any way at all, but you know, nobody's ever really happy with their driver's license picture, are they? I certainly wasn't this time around. I got my license and I looked at the picture, and for the first time, truly, for the first time in my life, I looked old. I mean, old. It was kind of a bracing moment.
think backwards. They're like Charles Walker. Like I said, ain't nobody gonna go out right in the middle of the desert without water, right? There's another one right there. It's the same one.
Uh-oh.
And like I said, he's funny as hell too, because he has to follow all the rules every day. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got people brainwashed just like out here. Like, folks are supposed to be scared to live life and do what they want to do. Boy, I do what I want. I know what I'm doing. I don't got to answer to nobody or explain to anybody. Nobody wants to come within 5,000 miles of me anyway, because they're all terrified of me.
You smell and you look crazy. Again, to repeat, you stink and you look like you're out of your fucking mind. People will just avoid you out of instinct as much as anything else.
Because they know what I do. Stand up to corruption for a living. That's the reality.
When have you ever stood up to corruption? Let's get into brass tacks. And by the way, a couple of days ago, I heard him use the phrase brass tacks. I wonder where he got that from. He got that from the video that I did when he was being interviewed by the police. That's where he got that one from, kids.
You know what I mean? I'm a grown man. It ain't hard to do basic stuff that takes common sense that ain't got
Looks
nothing to
like
do with you. You know what I mean? It's the daddle.
DZ
So, yeah,
simply
like I said-
says. DZ simply says he looks like what he is, dog.
The established order has already been upset. It's already been shifted. It's already been changed. It's just like Joker said, you've changed things. There's no going back. Right? He said, no, I know it's different now.
Got one from Skip. A description of Tyree's hair. Dead deer's asshole after the buzzards got a hold of it.
Change things. There's no going back. And don't talk like you're one of them. You're not. Even if you like to be. Right? That's the Joker. Right? And he was telling him the truth. These so-called
Negasonic says this one comes from about 4 minutes ago, actually. And don't get caught cheating on your wife at a Coldplay concert. In fact, never go to a Coldplay concert. I agree. They suck balls. You know what? What just ended with that one, though? The kiss cam. They'll be shutting that shit down everywhere because infidelity nowadays, it's the name of the game.
all civilized people. Right? That's what y'all don't get, man. I be studying this
And I loved her reaction. It was so great.
stuff like a system, man. It's systematic, man. That's the thing. It's not about just Batman. This is any concept. It's just I found my calling in this. You know, I found who I truly am. You know, that's the thing.
Aang comes through with pubic head. Yeah, I like that one.
The reading says, "Be you, be who you are." Yeah, but I am Batman. That is who I am. I'm being myself 100%. Like, honestly, I feel more myself when I'm Batman. Real talk. But I don't know. At the end of the day, like I said, this is about power. And you folks on YouTube have none. I have it all. And again, we're not in a back and forth. So you're just, people in the stands and the belief.
First of all, it would seem to me that, those two in that situation and what they're doing, you don't go anywhere that's super duper public. You just don't. Who could possibly see you at this Coldplay concert? You're not the only rich fuckers in the world with bad taste in music,
Features, and you're a little bit out of line, and you need to go ahead and sit down and go get your hot dog from the concession. Oh, wait, I forgot you can't afford one. And, that's about it. Have a seat, watch the game, right? It's Kitty.
I like that, Ing.
Is it the same one? Might be the same little one. That might be him. I don't know. I don't see him during
Hey, if you're not subscribed to Stylist Ninja, what's up with that?
the day usually. He's a nice cat. But why is he always outside? I don't get that. I feel bad. Or maybe, I guess he just runs around and goes where he wants so you can get food and stuff. He looks happy. As long as he's happy, you know. Just,
Yeah, I haven't even managed to make myself look at any yet. I've got to get ready to switch over to a Candy Grand Prix because, honest to God, one way or another, I don't think this thing's going to last much longer. I really don't.
worry about it. I don't know if that's the same one or not, but it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, man, we all know what it is, bro. We all know what it's going to be. We all know who run the streets. We all know what it is every day. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, I walk around, I just come around, and folks literally like stop what they're doing. They're like, literally, when I'm not even in the
DZ says his hair is literally
bat suit,
stiff.
it's like folks all
Shut up. It's a foot long and sticking straight out. It really is something, isn't it?
know already, like, that's him. That's the Batman. That's the Daywalker. Daywalker. Really, that's exactly how it is. I'm telling you, that's why when I watch those scenes in those movies, I'm like, bro, that's me.
No, it
Like,
isn't.
literally. Like, that's exactly how it's been, like, my whole life. It's not even like a new thing. So, I don't know. It's just kind of funny to me. I think it's funny. You know what I mean? But, yeah, like I said, we're going to keep on trucking, keep on being successful, keep on talking the facts, keep on making money on here.
here.
Just keep on keeping on. You know what I mean? We still.
This one here, this exchange started with DZ. He said his hair is literally stiff. It's a foot long and sticking straight out. And then Shekels, Skip comes through with, it's all that trucker nut in his hair, Rich.
So, still going, still pushing, still working. You know what I mean? That's about it, man. Like
Trucker nut that's been baking in the sun to boot.
I said, these folks, they ain't make no money making no music. Y'all couldn't even do that. Y'all didn't want to talk and break bread. I blocked 2 folks on Cash App today, like I told you, right? Don't play with me. Like I said, quit contacting me. If you're going to donate me over $50. And see, that's the thing. You know, the reading, some of the Joker videos, they'd be like, oh, yeah, they played you like a fiddle. I never got played by nobody. Get that right.
Your girlfriend is Christina. I don't have to say anything else.
No, I did not. No, nobody
Other than to say that Christina is a guy.
has made me a
Christina is not real.
puppet or nothing. What's
Go fuck yourself.
happened is the complete opposite. And every time people and folks tried to play me, they played themselves and got played majorly. Every time that anyone was malicious, they lost horrifically. That's just I'm being honest. I mean, I know the Joker video is just trying to embellish to make it sound cool, but the truth is nobody's ever played me. I've gotten the best of everyone. Everyone. I'm like the Suge Knight of this game, but worse, you know, and I don't do what he does. And you saw what he did, right? Come on, bro. And he'd be running too. He's a runner. You know, he was never tough. All that stuff was an illusion. It was smoke and mirrors. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. Let people do what they want. Y'all think what you want. I don't really got to do it. I don't even have to come on here and talk if I don't want to. I just feel like doing it. Go on my little walk. That's about it. I'm good for today. I got it out of my system, said what I needed to say. I'm not living like the Walfords where I got to keep on going into town to beg to get gas for a generator. Ah, for real.
All you do is beg. They have more than you do, and you're jealous. There's nothing else to it. They have more than you do. You're jealous.
All right. That's about it. I'm going to retire for the night and chill out and have a good time watching all y'all fail and do what you do and laugh. You know, and that's just the truth. That is the honest truth. Feel me? Let me see something real quick. But yeah, man, folks just be funny, bro. Folks like really be talking, especially on here, like they on something, like they talking about anything. And folks ain't talking about nothing. That's all I'm saying. I mean, not one of them has asked yet, yo, bro, how did you do it? These folks, none of them even made it. I mean, bro, come talk to me about how all y'all got money, all y'all rich, all y'all got the best job ever, and this blah, blah, blah nonsense. and you proud to be a wage slave, right? And come on, bro, come talk to me about that when y'all can actually make money digitally. When you make money while you sleep like me, then come talk to me. This is the thing they don't get. You could say what you want. You could try to hold me back. You could try to hold me down, right? But just like Batman said, you're empty inside. Y'all are empty vessels. You're nothing but a hollow shell. You're weak. You know what I mean? And you can't stop me, bro. You can't stop me. You can't stop my success. You can't hold me back. All them songs Nas made didn't mean a thing. Look at y'all's group. Right? I know I can. I know I can be what I want to be. Be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. I'll be where I want to be. I don't hear none of you talking about that. There's no such thing as a conscience community.
None of that. I mean, none of that made any sense. So, one more time for this evening, get your utensils together, gather up everything, because it is Smoke 'em If You Got 'em time here on Negative 43 TV. And we'll be in Smoke 'em If You Got 'em for the rest of the show, which will be about another 3 minutes or so as far as content goes. After I run my mouth, it might be up to 10 minutes. One never knows.
The whole conscious community got owned by Tyree Sneed. I took your cult leader, right, and took his channel down, and then he basically removed himself from the network. The established order has been so upset it's unbelievable, and nobody's even recognized it or said anything about it. And I find that funny. That's all I'm saying. I'm just making a valid point. So, like I said, I'm just chilling, do what y'all want. And that's the thing. I'm just done talking to peasants and commoners, people who will never be near my tax bracket and have not accomplished what I have in life.
As far as Burzum goes, I think it's called Dunkelheit. That's badass. I saw a guy do a one-man cover of that. That's badass.
And I don't hold on to material stuff, man. I move around. I manifest. I get anything I want, and God always provides. You know, so I'm gonna keep my faith in God. I give it over to God. That's all I can do. You know, everything for me has always been in God's hands. Everything, man. You know, so I have no issue with it. You know, I believe in God.
Yep,
I believe
sure
in God's
is.
promises. I trust God and I have
Nobody but Varg.
faith. And they told me to chill and be calm right now and just be patient and give it over to God and let God handle it.
The original sounds like it was recorded in a trash can, but that's part of the ethic, as I understand.
But also, that's what I'm doing.
It was part of the ethic anyway.
All right, so I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Like I said, do what you do. But yeah, we just gonna do our shows, do our videos, try the best we can here. Phone bill's due on the 21st. If I can't pay it, I just can't. So I don't know if I'll just stop doing this for a while or if I'll try to get in Wi-Fi.
The phone bill got paid, comma, damn it.
I don't know. I mean, I know I'll be going into town sometimes, but I don't know how often I can do that. If y'all donate, it'll help me. I mean, every day we just waiting on y'all, bro. I mean, until y'all create a budget, I can't do nothing I need to do, and I'm gonna keep having trouble over and over. And I understand that clearly, like, that's, you know, I could see what you want. I could see what y'all want.
It's not at all the type of music that's being talked about right now, but have any of you ever had the pleasure of seeing Dred Zeppelin live? I mean, like back in the early 90s when they were really good.
But it's not going to go the way you want. So, like I said, I just accomplished a milestone with everything I'm doing. I just did the impossible, and you would think folks would reward me. And instead, you know, they keep on playing this game. So it is what it is. I mean,
all Burzum records sound like ass. At least they do to me.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like 11 days away from the 21st. I'll get my check 21st to the 26th, like always. It's over.
Now we have two very, very late arrivals, but they got here. That's what matters. Please welcome Shy Dude and Baby Gangsta Dick, world's most diabolical
$110, and that's all I need. And then at least I have money for my basic necessities and stuff that I need. And I just purchased something else that I've been needing, so I am.
Yeah, it was. They did reggae covers of Led Zeppelin songs, and their singer was a 300-pound Elvis impersonator.
Progressively building a little bit, you know.
If you haven't heard it, look it up. Look up Black Dog, Dred Zeppelin. You will not regret it.
I'm making my situation better, which is what I set out to do and all I want to do. You know, and that's the thing that I try to remind myself. It's like, you don't have to move mountains right now because you can't anyway. I don't have the budget to do so. You know, I just got
Yeah, back when I had a band, I suggested that maybe we cover one of their songs. I could sing it. We like Drop D and all that shit. Like, yeah, right up our alley. I couldn't get anybody to do it because, you know, we're in our late 20s, early 30s, and they didn't want to cover a song from some kids. Really?
to get by and do what I'm doing for right now, and that's it. You know, and fortunately, you know, I live better than all.
I believe the song was called Tomorrow. Yeah, I had a real crush on that one, and I wanted us to cover that. And couldn't sell it.
Y'all look better than you. I'm wealthy as hell, and you're not. And you all can look up to me and come to me for advice. And you know, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, that's the thing. They haven't asked me how I do it or nothing. Y'all are asking all the wrong questions, talking about the wrong things. Keep it up. Keep on going in a circle, getting nowhere, and we'll continue to progress. Easy.
And that is all there is on that one here on Negative 43 TV. That was called Batman Changed the Established Order here. We're going to close the show with a little something that I hadn't planned on really showing at all tonight. I really hadn't. But we were talking about music, so we're going to go out with certainly the thing that I'm the proudest of as far as the whole music thing goes. Let's hit share right there. Okay. Let me make sure I've got this thing set up exactly the way I want it. Scroll down here. And will that cover it? Yes, it will cover it. Perfect. This is Sneedberry Fields Forever. Oh, yes, it is. Fuck around, why don't you? Let him drag you Wait a minute. Down, 'cause he's going oh dear. I would have start this whole thing over again. Again, it's the first time I've ever used two sites at once. And even though I took the first one off, it's no longer there. It got its way in there some way, somehow. So one more time from the top.
Only a genius can make the music ahead of time.
Only a genius could make the music ahead of time. It's a classic line. And that's all I have for you on this Wednesday here on Negative 43 TV. As always, thank you for spending some of your day with us here on Negative 43 TV. I may stream again tomorrow. I may stream the whole week. I'm having a lot of fun playing with a new computer. And I don't know. Tomorrow, I may not stream because I need to go to the driving range. For once and for all, I need to unfuck my swing. It's just, I still love it, but man, it gets to be a little bit of a struggle after a while. And I'd rather not struggle to play a game that I absolutely love. So again, thank all of you for spending a little bit of your day here. It was a great day. It was a wonderful day. It's the sort of show that you hope happens where everybody's talking about anything at all, except Tyree Sneed. That is the way we want it all of the time. So, ladies and gentlemen, he is here at the very, very last moment. Bitches can't resist the beautiful smile of Tyree Sneed. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I love that name so much. I'd love to play golf in Vancouver. Is Banff Springs somewhere around Vancouver? I've seen pictures of that for years, and it just looks like a dream. It really, really does. You know, oh yeah, I've had Wii golf for years. That's a lot of fun. I had the Tiger Woods game for Wii as well. And that was a lot of fun. I don't know if it'll help me unfuck my swing, but I'm excited about one thing. They're opening a simulator right down the street from me, and it's starting to get a little cool. So, Oh man, it's a tough time of the year for a golfer. The leaves are falling off the trees and the temperatures are falling. And winter's coming and you just want to get in as much as you can before the season's over. That's at least what I'm going to try to do. We've had a great show, fantastic time. But you know what I'm going to say, so you may as well go ahead and say it with me. It's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Rich Baritone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you. And now, Negative 43 TV ends another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV is a wholly owned subsidiary of Baritone Media, LLC, which is headquartered at One Frost Tower in downtown Sneedville. Negative 43 TV studios are located at 6969 Dead Daddy Drive in Sneedville. On behalf of all of us at Negative 43 TV, have a good evening. And now, Pipe Flight. 1976. Allowances made for fair use.
Slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, where never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face